Red Baron, Mark, good to see you, my friend. How you doing?
I'm doing great, Sonny. How are you today?
I'm doing
Very
fantastic.
excited.
I'm always excited because it's football. It's football season, whether it's high school football, college football, or NFL football, and even in the off season, a little indoor football. It's all about football for me. But anyway, good to see you. But obviously the situation where you are right now, 0-3 going into the season, 0-1 in district. Obviously, district being the most important portion of what you're going to be doing for this year. And last week's heartbreak at the end of the game, and then overtime. Talk a little bit about what we were just talking just briefly about before we came up on air.
You bet, Sonny. There's always situations you can go back and take a look at, but this didn't happen on one play. There were
Right.
a lot of situations in which we felt like we could have done a little better, or there's a couple. I'll never gripe about calls, but there's a couple of them that seemed to go against the Mustangs at the wrong time, especially one that would have put the game away, the holding call, and then the fourth down call where the quarterback was on his back and handed the ball off. But those plays didn't lose the game. There were many others involved, and so we're going to try to bounce back this week and take on the Big Eagles, which is our biggest rival. We've got
that is your rival.
That's right, and we've got a lot of kids that live in Rowlett that come to Sachse, and so we're they're excited, and as always, this is a big rival. We've always played them. It seems like it doesn't matter if it's one team's a little better than the other or whatever, and it just always ends up being a pretty good ball game. So we expect the same this Friday.
And I've called many of those games when we were doing the broadcast for the Eagles. Now we're switched over to you. I went back in the archive and saw 8 games that we actually called for this. And every game was close. There wasn't really a blowout whatsoever. And I think that's what's exciting about this game and rival games. Like you say, you throw the records out the window and you just go, head to head. But obviously, both of these teams right now, 0-3. Someone's going to be really disappointed at the end of this one.
Yeah, this is a big game for both of us, and so we expect our kids. They're going to be ready. They're mentally ready right now. They start building on this next few days, and then physically, we've been working hard every day to try to get prepared for everything that they've shown so far, and then, as you well know, you'll get changes throughout the ball game, and so you've got to adjust to those. And we really feel like we've had a good week so far, and we expect another good workout today, and then prep it on Thursday, and then be ready to go Friday.
Definitely. And when you have that situation with the unfortunate situations, what do you tell them to stay positive? Obviously, you got to get ready for the games. You got to do what you do to get ready, and then the game plans. What are you telling the kids about keeping them positive? As far as, are you like finding the positives and pointing them out? I mean, because there are a lot of even in the out of district games, there was a lot of positives.
Yeah, we're starting to develop, I guess you'd say, an identity. And obviously, offensively, we're getting pretty effective running the ball, and we'll need to do that, throughout the rest of the district. But we also, at some point, we've got to be able to throw it, and we've got to keep pushing that envelope and figuring out what the situation is, who the guy's going to be. And it's almost too late to figure that out. But we're in a situation where we are something different that Sachse's been in a long, long time, and so we've got to have the the run game carry us offensively, and defensively we've been getting better every week, and hopefully this week will be the week we put everything together, including the kicking game.
And talk a little bit about that. Your quarterback situation. Is it going to be a planned thing to where we'll utilize all of the quarterbacks, or what's that situation? How does that work out?
Well, we've kind of started last week with the junior, Brendan George, and so we'll probably start with him. He had a lot of good plays early on, and so we'll probably stay with him to start the ball game. But it's like anything else, we got to be getting first downs and
Yes.
moving the ball. We can't be stalling out or making mistakes and all that. We're just a little more disciplined and execute a little better. I think we'll be okay.
And now, what's the tone of the team? I mean, obviously, starting out 0-3 is not the ideal for morale or everything. How are the guys feeling right now going into this? I mean, as they head into training and practice.
You're exactly right, Sonny. This is an unusual area for us, and this will show your character real fast.
Yep.
And see what kind of team you built during the off season. So right now the attitudes are good out there. We had a good workout, like I said yesterday, and as long as we have those, then we've got a chance to get better. And if you're getting better, then you got a chance to win ball games.
So taking a look at the offense, is it just a coming together, or is there certain things that are happening on the offense that are not gelling all together at once?
It's just the execution at certain times, knowing where you need to go with the ball. There's some pre-snap ideas and that you need to take advantage of, and we're not taking advantage as much as we need to. And so we'll continue to get better at that. Last year, you had a Division I quarterback, and then all of a sudden you got new guys coming in with very little experience or no experience. And so as we get better at figuring those things out, I think our district's wide open. I think everybody's pretty much the same. It's just going to be who makes the least amount of mistakes in that ball game will have a chance to win it at the end.
That's the way it always is. I mean, when you look at, especially within the district right now, as far as district play, you got 4 teams, obviously, that won games last week, that being Garland and obviously the Patriots, Wiley, and Naaman Forest. Then you got the newcomer Wiley East right there, as they have not hit a district game yet, but yourself as well as Rowlett and South Garland. When you're looking at the 9-6A, it's wide open. Why is it wide open? Is it because of the competition seems to be about the same, or the school sizes? What is it about the district that keeps it so close?
Yeah, in the past there's always been 3 or 4 schools that had predominantly the best players, and as you well know, it's about having the better players, but it's also obviously the coaching. But right now it's spread evenly pretty much in the district. Right. So everybody has an opportunity to win the ball games at the end, and that's what I guess that's what everybody wants. I kind of like having that one-sided myself, but yep. We know it's going to be a competition throughout the year.
We're at Homer B. Johnson Stadium for tomorrow night, as the Sachse Mustangs are going to be taking on their rival, of course, that being the Rowlett Eagles. But you're actually the visiting team, I guess. But you're still at Homer B. Johnson, but you'll be the visiting team.
Right. We're going to close that door. There's a little outside noise going on. But we are the visitors. But we've kind of made HBJ our home stadium.
Yep.
So. Yeah, well, we're very familiar with that, obviously, and so we've got to. There's not going to be any situation of new territory, anything like that. So we'll just be in a different locker room, but everything else will be the same.
And also, we'll see the crowd difference. But you've had some pretty good crowds out there for the games, especially last week. They were loud. We heard them in the booth, so they were really loud. They're going to be on the opposite side. It'll be real interesting to see how the Rowlett fans show up, because they showed up really well, at least during the times that we were calling those games over there at that time.
I've been at games with Rowlett whenever they quit selling tickets.
Yes.
Now, I don't know if we'll have that, but we do expect a good crowd. And like I said, it's such a rival. Their student body and our student body, I'm sure they'll be at each other all night long. And so, and then we have the old Hammer Trophy that we play for every year, and right now it's over in Mustang Land, and we want to keep it over here.
At Wesson General Contracting Incorporated, we're your one-stop shop for all your general contracting needs. We are locally owned and with over 20 years of experience, so roofing, gutters, sidings, fence staining, painting, foundation problems, or roof damage are no problems at all. Give us a call at 214-200-5588. That's 214-200-5588. Wesson General Contractors. The prospect of retirement can be exciting and scary at the same time. At Nest Egg Wealth Advisors, we have found many people either approaching or currently in retirement failed to truly maximize some of the benefits offered to them, primarily Social Security. What is it? How does it work? It's simply not a benefit that you start receiving at age 62. Because these decisions are so important, my firm has assembled an informational packet on Social Security. If you would like a complimentary copy of Social Security Maximization, please give our office a call today at 972-412-6064 or visit us on the web at nesteggadvice.com. At the Jerry Bullet Training Center, we are a motivated team of coaches with the mindset of helping you achieve and reach your highest goals. Having developed and trained over 100 Division I athletes as well as Division II athletes, even professional athletes, the Bullet team definitely has the knowledge and mindset to take you to the next level. Check out our new 22,000 square foot facility and 3,000 square foot weight room, along with 4,500 square feet of outdoor turf and covered training area, along with football and soccer field. Contact Melvin Bullitt at 214-326-7853 or visit their facility just outside of Waterview at 8900 Princeton Road in Rowlett.
Being taken for a ride? Check out Casso Insurance, serving Texans since 1981. Bundle your home, auto, or business insurance and save a ton. Casso Insurance on the corner of Main Street and Rowlett Road, where we make insurance fun. Or check us out on the web at CassoInsurance.com, where we always have the coffee pot on. Yeah, but is it fresh?
There is nothing that beats good home-cooked barbecue. Since 1941, Dickey's Barbecue has done all the cooking and you take all the credit. Come see us today at our Rowlett location, 5701 President George Bush Turnpike, Suite 110 in the Target Shopping Center. Whether you want to eat in or take it home, we will fix you up. For lip-smacking, rib-tickling, knee-slapping, foot-stomping, great-tasting barbecue, come see us at Dickey's Barbecue today.
Here at Fit Body Boot Camp, located in Sachse, the solution is here. Fast, long-lasting weight loss results and the healthy lifestyle you need to keep them. The key to your fat loss success is our signature afterburn workouts, as well as support and motivation from our world-class coaches, and an easy-to-follow nutrition program to help you keep the fat off. Visit your local Fit Body Boot Camp in Sachse today to see the difference for yourself, or give us a call at 214-463-3005. That's 214-463-3005. Fit Body Boot Camp, Sachse. Sachse Ice House is a non-smoking craft beer and beer pub located in the heart of Sachse. The Ice House was opened to provide a friendly, clean, and female-friendly environment. Sachse was lacking a place for service industry, date nights, and girls' nights, as well as happy hours. Excellent service and top-notch food are our priority. On Tuesday, we offer 79-cent wings, as well as half-price burgers on Mondays. So check us out at the Ice House, located at 6501 Highway 78 in Sachse, or give us a call at 469-304-1550, or check us out on the web at SachseIcehouse.com. Go Mustangs! Ever want to know why Bill and I look so great on our broadcast? Check out K West Designs on Facebook to find out why. Check out all the samples that Kelly has up so you can see, especially if you have a special occasion that needs something original or design or something that says, this is our moment. Check out K West Designs on Facebook or give Kelly a call at 469-601-5856. That's 469-601-5856. K West Design. Rich's Performance Muffler and Auto Care has provided complete auto repair services to the Wiley area since 2003. Whether it's alignments, brakes, air conditioning, muffler service, suspension, front-end auto services, or in my case, a Cadillac converter, Rich does it all. Stop by and see him at 603 Commerce Street, Suite 203 in Wiley, or give him a call at 972-461-0776. That's 972-461-0776. You'll be happy you called Rich instead of anybody else. Absolutely, and you got and this rival is something because, like you said, you got kids from Rowlett going to Sachse, and even back and forth at Sachse going to Rowlett. So you got the kind of and the relationship that you have with the rivals. You know, back in the day when we were playing, they were hated rivals. I think it's a lot different today. They're just rivals because you have kids that know each other going to different schools, and they're really, really kind of close in reality.
Yeah, a lot of these kids have gone to school since elementary, and they're still friends. I mean, but when the ball's kicked off at 7 o'clock, that friendship goes out the window for at least about 3.5 hours.
At least you kind of hope so anyway, you know, so you bring it, like you said, bring home the trophy. I want to talk, there's some key players that I saw, and I want to talk a little bit about, obviously, the running game in Acuna and what he is. This guy's averaging, close to 16 yards a clip. I mean, you don't get that as far as usually. They're around 7, 8, maybe even 9, but he is kicking it off at about 15 yards a carry. That is huge. Why is the success of Acuna happening today?
Well, the thing about Pope is that he's got that high average because of some big plays. And if you have big plays, then your average is going to be extremely high. And he's done that. He was beat up in the second game, so he wasn't able to play.
Right.
And we wanted him fresh for the first district game, and it paid off.
Yes.
Offensive line, I do want to brag on those guys, except for the holding calls, of course. But they've done a good job all year long, and they keep working. We're staying healthy there, thank goodness. Knock on wood. And then, like I said, we just got to get a little better throwing the ball, just a little better. And we do that, then we'll be a complete offense. And like I said earlier, Sonny, defensively, I'm really proud of the way these guys are starting to gel and come together, and we got to continually improve week to week. And we got, like I said, we got that big challenge this week with Rowlett, and we need to get back on the winning track because, like I said, I haven't been in this situation in a long, long time, but we're going to bounce back. I feel good about this week.
I do too, and just more in the fact of, sometimes when you're starved for a win, it brings more focus, and through practice. Are you seeing that through practice? Instead of panic, it's more focus.
Yeah, there's no panic on our end. We know what we have to do, and it's like I said earlier, it's about the discipline, one, to not make mistakes, and then to execute what we're trying to get done on each play, and whether it's defense or offense or whatever. Just don't leave people running free. And then defensively and offensively, when you get the ball, catch it. Don't be dropping it, and we've got to fix all those things, and then we got to throw good balls out there, and we have an opportunity to be pretty good.
Looking at the defense, what do you think stands out about the defense this year?
Well, I think that like I said, we're improving up front. Obviously, last week we faced a really athletic quarterback, and we had some issues with on the outside containment. But proud of the interior guys because they're doing a good job. They're getting better, and we need them to be better in order to force the people to throw the ball. And then we've made some adjustments in the secondary, and I think that we're going to be getting better there as well.
And I saw that you brought up a couple of guys. I don't know if they came from the junior varsity. Talk about some of the guys that came onto the team last week compared to the weeks before.
Yeah, every now and then there's due to injury or somebody we just not getting the job done. We've had to make some moves, and Haygood is one of them at running back. Whenever Prosper was banged up, and so. He's a quick young man, and he's going to be the future. And if he's not playing, then we're going to put him back down on JV and let him get his reps. Like I said, he's a sophomore kid, so he's going to be pretty good time we get up there through another off season. And we've had to move a couple defensive guys just because of injury and. As long as we continually, stay healthy, and I told you this early in the year, that's going to be the key for us throughout the year is staying healthy. And we've got a few banged up, but I think we're pretty healthy going in this. And we've got a defensive lineman that's a little banged up, Cooper Creasy, and then Jake Brumbaugh. If we can get one of those guys back, it helps out with our depth because we're a little thin there. And But hopefully, everybody starts healing up and gets back. Kind of like the Cowboys right now; they're a little beat up, but you got to keep playing. You can't stop playing. And
Definitely.
So we made a few adjustments there, and we're ready to see how it turns out on Friday.
You were talking a little bit. I kind of heard something about kicking. What's going on with the kicking game? What's your plans for that?
Well, good question. We got to keep it. We got to keep working those guys. Keep trying to improve. Like I said, one's a sophomore, one's a junior, and we're just going to give them ample opportunities to show us who's the best. Because at practice, there's no separation.
Absolutely.
And if we're not getting that separation, I guess we have to do it in the game. Figure out what's going to happen there. So, we're getting. I say we're getting better. We hadn't had any. Like I said, no blocks, but we're just not totally executing everything we need to do. Punting situation, I wish we were a little stronger in our leg, but this is what we got this year, and we're trying to push through it. And if we get more first downs, then we won't have to worry about punting.
That was my next line. That's probably going now. Now, we know about Mark Red Barron's the head coach. I mean, the coach of the Sachse Mustangs, the guy that's been there the whole time Sachse's been there. What do you do on Sunday? All right, because you have the NFL, and I know that you're still working on what happened on Friday, what you got to do about Friday to get ready for the week on. So, what's a regular Sunday for Mark Red Barron's?
Well, I usually arrive up to school around 7 a.m. and then work until everybody starts getting here. Everybody else is usually arriving around 1. We have a staff meeting at 1:30, and I can get a lot of stuff done when no one's here. Some of the coaches, sometimes some of the coordinators come a little early. Most of them are attending church and all that. And so I have my staff meeting, then we go through there and break apart and start getting the final, I guess you'd say, the finalizing the game plan for the following week. Mm-hmm. We've put the game from the night 2 nights before to bed. It's already, we got a 24-hour rule. You got 24 hours to fix everything or to gripe about or to whine about, whatever. And then you got to go on to the next one. And so it's pretty much a long day on Sunday for myself. And probably usually an early bedtime on Sunday night.
So no NFL. Welcome into the Couch Potato Sports Show. I'm going to bring in JP, who's on the sideline, and get him in. Let me bring him on in there. How you doing, JP? Good to see you, my friend.
I'm doing good tonight. How are you, Sonny?
Doing fantastic. Who do you got with us on the sideline today?
Well, I have the, let me turn off something. I've got the ever so famous Coach Mark Red Barron's here. Coach?
Yeah, there he is. Good to see you, Coach.
We need to start out quick. We don't need to let them go down and mess around in the last couple of ball games. But I think the kids had a good week. We're ready to go.
What's any keys
Well, yeah, we need to score, and then we need to stop them from scoring. That's the key,
Fundamentals is what you're saying. Football 101.
Discipline.
Yeah.
Just discipline and execute. Do those things, you're going to win the ball game. Told the kids that earlier.
Perfect. Anything you want to tell Sonny?
Take it easy, Sonny. Get with this guy here. He's got some gear to give to you.
Looks
The
like you
hardest
actually got
working
the
man
gear
in
on.
sports
Thanks,
radio.
Coach. Hey, by the way, Sonny.
So there we go. He is the head coach, Red Baron. And what's your take on tonight's game there, JP?
Yeah, I'll tell you, again, to your point, we need to win. That just seems to be, I've been walking up and down the sidelines talking to some of the folks, and that's just the popular message tonight is we need this for the community. We need this for our pride. And I think these guys are pretty fired up and ready for it. We've got, it looks like we've got Brendan George starting at quarterback tonight.
Yep.
Still on rotation if we need to. We've got two really good quarterbacks with him. I'm not going to even say behind him. I'm going to say with him. And so we've got, Victor Jesus Gutierrez as well as Grayson King.
Yep.
And, I think they're fired up and ready to go. Our running game will be on just like it's been on the last, several games, 3 games in a row. And one of these teams, I just talked to our running backs coach, McKeithen, and his comment to me was one of these teams is going to go home 0-4 after tonight's game, and that's certainly not back in Sachse. So,
Yeah,
Hammer Time Trophy.
Yeah, I was going to say, you want to bring home that Hammer Trophy and keep it in Sachse for another year.
That's what one of the coaches said. Why'd you even bring it out here?
Right? Yeah.
Why'd you even bring it out here? So, anyway, we're looking forward to it, Sonny. I don't. It's a long trek over there. Look at this. You're way over there, and I'm way over here. I don't know. I might not make it out there tonight.
And we're on the other side, by the way. We're not in the same booth. We're in the far booth. So got a little more working. So we'll see you at halftime. Also, jump in if you see something on the sideline. We'll keep an eye on the green room.
Hey, and Sonny, how's the beard?
Yeah, looking pretty good. Did you trim it?
Okay. No, I haven't touched it. I was in Seattle, Washington all week, so I'm just.
I saw that. I saw that on your Facebook page.
Yep. So it's a whiteout night. We've got all the students in white. This will be. I promise you, there's going to be a game between both student sections. It's going to be fun to watch tonight, as these two teams are fired up against each other. Thank goodness we have some distance between the two student sections. So.
All right. Cool.
It's going to be a good game.
All right. We'll catch you at halftime or in between if we get you in the green room. Have a good one, JP.
Sounds good. We'll see you, Sonny.
All right, cool. All right, we are back here, and so there's JP getting the idea of what's going on. We have Butch here, Big Red sitting in for our Eagle Eye Bill Cerna. By the way, grab up on Mike there. Good to see you. Good. How you doing tonight, Butch?
Doing great. Can't wait for this game to kick off and get going.
Me either. Can't wait. And we're about ready. We're about 2 minutes away from that. As far as that is concerned, we're about ready to kick it off. I did not see who won the toss. I was talking to everybody, so we'll find out what that situation is, who won the toss, and things of that sort. So we're about ready. We're only a couple of minutes away here from Sachse Mustang football as we are set here on the Couch Potato Sports Show, bringing you the Sachse Mustangs. And guys, what like we just said just earlier, one of these teams is going to go 0-3, and here come the Sachse Mustangs out of the tunnel, and they are all fired up for this one here tonight because no one wants to go home 0-3 or 4. So they're already 0-3. That means they'd be behind the 8 ball before they get started after 2 games within district. So that's what we're going to do here. They're about ready to kick it off. What we're going to do is we're going to take a quick break here on the Couch Potato Sports Show. We're going to, hey, don't we look good? Don't we look good? Yeah, that's right. That comes from J West Design.
Ever want to know why Bill and I look so great on our broadcasts? Check out K West Designs on Facebook to find out why. Check out all the samples that Kelly has up so you can see, especially if you have a special occasion that needs something original or designed or something that says, this is our moment. Check out K West Designs on Facebook or give Kelly a call at 469-601-5856. That's 469-601-5856. K West Designs.
All right, we are back. We're just checking. We don't have the speaker in here, but hopefully we're still getting some crowd noise out here. The Sachse Mustangs are in a pickle. There's no question about that, and there's something to be said about a team that's in desperation, but how they answer to the desperation is going to be the big thing here tonight, as the Sachse Mustangs have got to get out, and they were talking about we heard from Coach on the sideline, we got to get out, get off quick, and try to get into the end zone. So we have to take a look at that. But as far as that is concerned, whenever that happens, just go down here and hit Enter Studio. You just got to slide down. We'll get you back in here, and you will have control over the boards. As my board man, he did an outstanding job last week as we did it. And looks like we're going to do the national anthem. So since we're going to do the national anthem, we're going to take a quick break here on the Couch Potato Sports Show and your Sachse Mustangs Radio Network. We'll be right back.
So you're saying I can ask this cat any question?
The cat is connected to the computer. You just type in the question, it will read his mind. There the answer comes.
You're the man! I've been looking for this for weeks.
This is Sonny Clark letting you know about Karen. This is Sonny Clark letting you know about Karen McKinney of Budget Blinds of Rowlett. Find a little inspiration by browsing our product, whether it be the latest trends, child safety, or smart home technology, and more. Contact Karen McKinney at 972-722-9300 or visit her on the web at budgetblinds.com/Rowlett. You can also learn who they are, as well as their approach and products, and you can also schedule a free home consultation. Again, contact Karen at 972-722-9300 or log online, budgetblinds.com/Rowlett.
Welcome back into the Couch Potato Sports Show. It is me, Sonny Clark, the hardest working man in sports radio, along with Big Red here, Butch Wesson, as we're bringing you the Sachse Mustangs taking on their rivals here tonight. It is the Rowlett Eagles. Of course, that's the games that we used to call for 8 long years before COVID hit, and now we are back in the booth this year with the Sachse Mustangs. They are kind of doing something a little bit different over there on where they're at. But thanks. I got a sound check from DC. Everything sounds good. I appreciate that. So it looks like the Sachse Mustangs won the toss, so they are going to kick the ball off here to start it. So back for the Eagles is going to be number 7. We got to watch him, Alolu is how I guess how you say it. Alohu is how you say it. I had a tough time there as far as that. And Brooks on the far side. So watch out for that. And they are the ones back doing the kick returning. It's going to be Weston to kick the ball off for the Sachse Mustangs as we get started here, as the game is about ready to begin. Everybody is set. It's time to get this rivalry back on track. Here comes the Sachse Mustang with the kickoff, and this one's going to go to Alalu. He's going to back up, and he's to the 2-yard line. He fields it. He's going to bring it here to the near side 10, finds a hole to the 20, and around the corner to the 30 before he is brought down here by the Sachse Mustangs. On the return, number 45 on the stop was Brown, as well as number 20 got involved with that as well. That was Cown. And so the Rowlett Eagles are going to start on their own 31-yard line to start this. They're actually going to put it right on the 30. So 70 yards from pay dirt to start this game out for the Rowlett Eagles. Now, The Sachse Mustangs do not want to get in this hole. They want to come out with a big stop here quick. So here come the Eagles. It's going to be starting off. Ellison's going to be at the quarterback position for the Rowlett Eagles. Too far, one near for the wide receivers for the Eagles. They go ahead, hand it off around the corner, find the big holes. Crow's going to push it down. He's going to pick up about 8 there before he's brought down by the Sachse Mustangs. Looks like, I'm trying to get that number. Looks like number 6, and it was a Foley. And Chester as well on the stop. So 2 on the stop for the Sachse Mustangs. That's going to bring up second down for the Rowlett Eagles, and they're going to, so it's 1 yard away from first down. And Ellison's back in, and he's calling the play. They're real close. It's not like they even huddled up or anything. They just did it right next to the ball. So here we go. 1 far, 2 nears for the Rowlett Eagles. They go ahead. Allison gets it and pitches it off to Crow. Crow's going to push around the corner. He's going to get enough for the first down, but he's brought down by many. But number 52 on the stop for the Sachse Mustangs, and that was right here. Heiser on the stop. That's what it is. I got to write that down. I got him. Heiser on the offense. He also plays the offensive side of the ball. So it's going to be first down for the Rowlett Eagles as they push the ball and they get to the 42. So first down on their own side. They're going left to right on your internet radio dial. Too far, too near. Quick shot near side. It is caught. 19 is Kirkling, before he's pushed out of bounds. Gain of about, looks like about 3. It's going to be second down and 7 for the Rowlett Eagles. Seeing a lot of movement out on the field. The defense is trying to find the ball, trying to hawk down really fast, but make sure no big yards are going to be set up. So here we go. Rowlett Eagles second down and 7. Ball on their own 45-yard line. Ellison in the backfield along with Crow still there. 3 near, 1 far for those inside. Bad snap over the head. Here comes the Rowlett. Oh, it's going to be picked up by the Sachse Mustangs. Number 52 on the recovery. That was what's his name again? Heiser. I got to write this down. So I got to write down Heiser. I don't have that. I don't know why. For the second week, I don't have Heiser on my lineup. But there we go. Heiser with the recovery for the Sachse Mustangs. And the Mustangs set up really good after the high snap that went over the head. They placed the ball at the 20. Looks like the 27-yard line of the Rowlett Eagles. So here come the Sachse Mustangs, and it's going to be George in the shotgun. He goes ahead, gets the snap. Oh, ball's on the ground. Had to get up on top of it, and it just slipped out of his hand. And that right there is big time. Crow picked it up is what happened. So actually, no, that was Akana because Crow is our guy. So that's okay. Kind of picking up the ball after he misses it. A loss of 5 on that play, by the way. So that's going to bring up second down and 5. Play clock down to 14. So they're set. Too far, too near. George, back pass. He's got time. Puts the ball up in. Ball caught at the 12-yard line. And I will tell you, how about Kirkland Scott on the catch there and bringing him down, and they are going to place the ball at the 11-yard line so the Sachse Mustangs can still get a first down, and they're quick to the line. Too far, too near. This is what they wanted. They wanted to get in there to score quick. Here comes the handoff. The ball's on the ground. Who's going to get it? George ended up getting it as he lost control. He tried to do play action with Akana, tried to pull it back, and he lost it. And then so that's going to back them up. It's going to be second down and 14 for the Sachse Mustangs. So there's the placement. Here we go. All right. So that being said, here come the Mustangs on second down and 14. Ball on the 15-yard line. Here comes the snap. George hands it off to Kana. Kana finds the big hole, pushes it down to the 10-yard line. Gain of 5 before he is brought down on the other side by the Rowlett Eagles number 22, Johnson. So that's going to bring up now third down. This is a vital third down for the Sachse Mustangs. There's substitutions going on out there. Number 74 jumps in. Dickerson is, or mark that, number 74 for the Sachse Mustangs coming in and we'll get them in a second. Lots of substitutions. George for the Sachse Mustangs, he was 12 of 30 so far this year, 139 yards, a touchdown, and 2 interceptions. Let's see what he does here on 3rd down and 9. He gets the snap. He's going to roll to the near side. He's going around the corner. He's going to get in. Touchdown! Sachse Mustang! And George just took that one around the corner as he found the hole, and he gets in for the touchdown. Scroll down and hit try again. And so that being said, touchdown for the Sachse Mustangs, getting up on the board here real quick. They bring on the kicking unit. Handling the kicking duty here. This is going to be Brox. Here's the kick and goes up, and it goes downtown for the Sachse Mustangs. So with a breakout on the football field, it's 7-0 in favor of the Sachse Mustangs. We'll be back here on the Couch Potato Sports Show and your Sachse Mustangs radio network.
Being taken for a ride? Check out Casso Insurance, serving Texans since 1981. Bundle your home, auto, or business insurance and save a ton. Casso Insurance on the corner of Main Street and Rowlett Road, where we make insurance fun. Or check us out on the web at CassoInsurance.com, where we always have the coffee pot on. Yeah, but is it fresh?
We are back here on the Couch Potato Sports Show. Todd Mintz checking in. Good to see that. He is like awesome. Big time losses enable, you're right, to get in and to score. Good to see Todd Mintz. Here we go. So 8:31 left to go here in the first quarter as the Sachse Mustangs have that little score and get out there really quick. So watch out. It's Alalu back as well as it looks like Brooks. So here's the kick, and it's going to go up. It's going to be handled by Brooks. He's going to bring it out to the 10, now to the 15, and he is wrapped up right at the 22-yard line. Good tackle. As soon as he gets up, I'll get him. Yep, number 33 for the Sachse Mustangs on the stop, and that was number 33. Do I have 33? DeVault, thank you. DeVault, number 33 on the stop. Good to see DeVault out there. He's been we've been calling his name a lot this year. So making sure no big return happens. So the Rowlett Eagles are going to start their own drive on their own 23-yard line. Here's first down. 1 near, 2 far. I'm calling it for those in the stands. High snap, but brought down. They hand it off. No, it's a double reverse around the corners. Brooks finds the big holes. He's to the 40. Someone needs to get him. 50. He goes out of the bounds at the 45-yard line. Big gain there for the Rowlett Eagles. So we're watching the replay here. Yep, that's all it was. It was a fake handoff. That play action working pretty good. They end around there for Brooks, and Brooks did very well on the end around. So I actually need to put his number up here because he's playing both sides of the ball. Brooks is everywhere. So that brings up Ellison. Ellison's going to be looking things over as it's 2 far, 1 near. He goes ahead, hands it off this time. This time, nowhere's Crow. He's wrapped up by number 98 of your Sachse Mustangs. That was Walls. He got good penetration to prevent any big yards. Gain of 3. Clock continuing to run here in the first quarter. 7:58 left to go in the first quarter. 7-0 in favor of your Sachse Mustangs. So waiting on the call, and they're taking their time, and they don't huddle. They're just right up next to the ball. And the play clock is down to 15 seconds. It's going to be 3 near, 1 far for the Rowlett Eagles. In the backfield is Crow. And Ellison waiting on the snap. There it is. Shotgun snap. He gets it, and he's got a lot of trouble. Oh, trying to get out of. Oh, wow. What a catch. Is that? No, it's not a catch. Number 17 of your Sachse Mustangs, that was a Foley, was all over Ellison. And Ellison just was able to get the ball away. And they almost came up with the interception. Was unable to do so. Ball hit the ground. And he was unable to bring it in. So that's going to bring up 3rd down and 7. Ball's on the 43-yard line of the Sachse Mustangs. The Rowlett Eagles driving. They're going left or right on your internet radio dial. Too far, too near, and the wide receivers in the backfield is Crow. Ellison waiting on the shotgun snap. Pass caught at the 32-yard line, and that was number 17 Long as he was brought down by number 41 Brunswick, as well as a couple of other of his friends. Who else was out there? Number 12 for the he's playing both sides of it, so because I don't have a 12 on that roster. Is okay if it was. Well, 12 was a Menez, so it was probably 12 for them. So here comes 1st down and 10. Ball's on the 26 yards of the Mustangs. They hand the ball up. Oh, finding the hole was Crow, and Crow takes it down to the about the 18-yard line. He's about 2 yards shy, so they'll probably give him 7 or 8. Let's see where they. So they're going to give him 8 where they place the ball. Clock continuing to run here in this first quarter. 6:35 left to go in the first quarter. So again, they come to the sideline. The quarterback, Ellison, comes to the sideline and he gets a play, and he calls a quick play right near the line of scrimmage. So I don't know if they know anything about it, but too far. 1 near for the Rowlett Eagles, as things are being looked over by Ellison. Ellison gets a high snap, looking to go to the far side on the coverage there. Oh, what a play on the ball. That Wells, there is a yellow hanky. They're going to get him because he didn't turn his head fast enough, but he was spot on as far as the coverage, but he was pushing him down there, so they'll probably give that to the Sachse Mustangs, and they'll push that down to about the 2-yard line for the spot of the foul and give him 1st down and goal from the 2. Unless it's just holding. So we'll wait for the referee, see what he's going to call here. And here's the replay. And the problem is he didn't turn his head around fast enough. If he did it a couple seconds later, he might not have got the flag.
Defense, number 15. That's an automatic 1st down. We got the full 15.
Put it down at the 2-yard line as well. So they'll take it down there. So the Rowlett Eagles trying to score here. Trying to catch up with the Sachse Mustangs. The Mustangs right now, 7-0. 6:04 left to go in the first quarter, but here come the Rowlett Eagles. 1st down and goal from the 3-yard line. So that's where they're placing it. Too far, too near for the Eagles in the wide receiver. Shotgun snap, pass over the middle, ball caught. I think he got it. He did. Nice catch there. That was Kirkling, and he just had to go up to get that one and still managed to keep 1 foot in bounds before the other foot hit the ground. So he was able to get it in there. So touchdown for the Rowlett Eagles. On the coverage for the Sachse Mustang was a Menez. He was unable to keep up with it. And they bring on the kicking unit. So here comes kicking. It goes up and it's good. So they're all knotted up here at 7. So there's a breakout on the football field. Let's hear from Butch Wesson and Wesson General Contractors. We'll be right back.
At Wesson General Contracting Incorporated, we're your one-stop shop for all your general contracting needs. We are locally owned and with over 20 years of experience, so roofing, gutters, sidings, fence staining, painting, foundation problems, or roof damage are no problems at all. Give us a call at 214-200-5588. That's 214-200-5588. Wesson General Contractors.
Absolutely. It is hard. I mean, obviously, folks that don't know the history, it's been 8 years, we called the Rowlett Eagles, and here we are calling Sachse Mustang football, and it's hard, but it's not hard, but it is hard. With our history, of course, we had a great run there with the Rowlett Eagles. Looking forward to many years here with the Sachse Mustangs as they get ready to kick this one off, as the penalty down the field is what put the Rowlett Eagles in the position to get into the end zone to knot this one up at 7. 5:58 left to go in the first quarter. They bring on the kicking unit.
And we will see who's back there. It looks like Cortland Scott is back. And they're going to play a short kick. And the ball's going up in the air. Bonsor, the guys, they picked it up and they're going to run it in for a touchdown. No one tried to get the ball. It was up in the air. And so that is a touchdown because no one touched the ball and they can advance the ball. Or in high school, I don't know. They cannot advance the ball. They can only get it, so they don't get the touchdown. But the Rowlett Eagles do get the ball. It was a high kick up pretty much straight in the air. And for the Sachse Mustangs, they were unable to do anything with that. And so that brings up first down. No one grabbed it, and the Rowlett Eagles were aware, so they'll have a quick conversation about that play on the sidelines, and they'll see what they can do to make sure that does not happen again. So that being said, here comes first down for the Rowlett Eagles. They are on the 29-yard line at the Sachse Mustangs as they got too far, one near for the Rowlett Eagles. New running back in play. Ellison gets the snap. They go ahead and hand it off around to the corner. Picking it up and pushing is Benson, who is the running back duties there. And it was number 44 on the stop. It was Camden George, but not before he got 5 yards. And this is really interesting how the quarterback comes back to the coach, and then he goes back in. They're not far off. Again, they're not far off the line of scrimmage. So I find that very interesting as the play clock here is down to 18. So they got plenty of time to get the snap off. 2 near, 1 far for the Rowlett Eagles. They got a tight end, big one on the end. Benson in the backfield along with Ellison. See what they draw up here on 2nd down and 5. Here comes a man in motion, jet sweep. Nope, play action. Looking for it, Ellison. And he's going to be sacked back at the 32-yard line. And on the stop, number 98, that was Walls on the sack. What happened? The play action kind of worked for a little bit, and then Walls broke through the block and was able to get to the quarterback, and then Ellison went down. And that's going to bring up 3rd down and 13 for the Rowlett Eagles. Good play there by the Sachse Mustang defense. Getting off blocks is very important, especially when you got a quarterback that has time. So you got to get off the blocks. That's what ended up happening there. So 3 near, 1 far for the Rowlett Eagles. Benson in the backfield to the left of Ellison. So here comes the snap. Back to passes Ellison. He's looking to the middle of the field. Leads his man. Ball caught in and out. Was unable to hold on to the ball. Good play on the ball for the Mustangs. I'm trying to get the number there as he's rolling and coming in here. So number it's 20. I see him right here. All right, so it's number 29. Rice was the one that broke that up. So that brings up 4th down. They're no man's land, meaning too far for a field goal. And the punt, I probably would punt here. However, if I was the Rowlett Eagles, they are not going to do it. They have Ellison in. We don't know if he kicks the ball like sometimes our quarterback does, but no, they're lined up. They got 3. Wow. And there's going to be a timeout. Yep, all right, so there's going to be a timeout on the football field, which means there's going to be a timeout here on the Couch Potato Sports Show and your Sachse Mustangs Radio Network. We will be right back.
At the Jerry Bullet Training Center, we are a motivated team of coaches with the mindset of helping you achieve and reach your highest goals. Having developed and trained over 100 Division I athletes as well as Division II athletes, even professional athletes, the Bullet team definitely has the knowledge and mindset to take you to the next level. Check out our new 22,000 square foot facility and 3,000 square foot weight room, along with 4,500 square feet of outdoor turf and covered training area, along with football and soccer field. Contact Melvin Bullet at 214-326-7853 or visit their facility just outside of Waterview at 8900 Princeton Road in Rowlett.
All right, we are back here on the Couch Potato Sports Show. 4th down and 13. Here comes the snap. Back to passes Ellison on the play action. He's going to get wrapped up. No, he threw the ball, put it in the air, and the Mustangs were very smart. They just knocked the ball down. That was Jimenez. He could have intercepted it. Instead, they get the ball back at the 32-yard line instead of right where he would have been tackled at the 18-yard line. Good heads-up play there by Jimenez for the Sachse Mustangs. So turnover on downs, and the Mustangs get the opportunity here. 4:02 left to go. Good big-time play on the defensive side of the ball for the Sachse Mustangs. Now here they go. George is in the snap. Gets it. Passes far side. It's caught at the 40. Now to the 45. Now to the 48-yard line, which was Lockett on the reception, and they're going to push it down right at midfield. Or no, they're going to back it up to the 49-yard line. That is enough for the first down. Sachse Mustangs driving right to left on your internet radio dial as they get the first down on the big play by Lockett. Lockett, that was just a straight out go, and then he slanted right in there. He was wide open. George found him, and they get the first down. One there, too far. Here they go. Hand it off to Akana. Finds the hole. Breaks it to the 40. Now to the 30. Looking to break. And it was that turf. That turf picked him down, and as he went to cut, he fell down, but he took it to the 21-yard line. Big gainer there, but there is a yellow hanky out on the football field. This one, I have a feeling, is coming back. The flag is
number 50, White, holding,
yard line,
10 yards, foul, still first down.
So they're going to take it back 10 yards. Oh, man, Akana just broke it, and the turf grabbed him up. Let's see if we can find the hold right on there. I don't see it. I didn't see it with there it is, right there. I didn't catch the number, but there was he pushed him off there and pushed him to the side and picked up the flag. All right, so it's 1st and 14. Ball on their own 45-yard line are the Mustangs. Play action. Ball over the head, almost intercepted too. It went to Creel, and the ball went so high, and the Rowlett Eagles, number 15, Liberia, was almost bringing that one in as it was a little high. 3 minutes and 13 seconds left to go here in the first quarter as the Mustangs, at times, they're doing really well, and then they shoot themselves in the foot and back up. So Creel's not out. All right, so 2nd down and 14, so it's going to be Sachse Mustangs too far, one near, and Akana in the backfield with George. George goes ahead, gives it to Akana, and this time he's going to be wrapped up, not by one, not by two, but many. And on the stop was Martin for the Rowlett Eagles, and another loss for the Sachse Mustangs, and that's going to bring up a 3rd down and about 19 after that loss as well. He just penetrated right through the hole. No one stopped Martin there as he got a quick chip block there on the right-hand side and was able to get through. So Creel's in the game. 4 wide receivers, too far, too near. Akana in the backfield. 3rd down and 19. George looking on the far side. Ball caught, and that was and pushing it. Oh, he fumbles it and picked up. But they can't advance it. But wow, that was Scott on the reception. He was near the first down. So let's see where they put it. Oh, you can advance it. And wow, Lockett picked up here's the replay. Scott with a nice catch, and then, wow, popped right up on the ball, and Lockett was able to get it, and they pushed the ball down to the 25-yard line of the Rowlett Eagles. Big time play for Sachse. They needed that as the clock continues to run with 2 minutes and 10 seconds. We're knotted at 7. Let's see what the Mustangs draw up here on first down for the Mustangs. 2 near, 1 far for the Mustangs. Akana in the lineup. Yep, get to him. Finds the hole, pushes it up down to about the 21-yard line. Gain of about 4 on that one. That's going to bring up 2nd down, and the clock continues to run here with 1 minute and 46 left to go here in this first quarter. Can you turn the lights on for me? So the clock has continuing to run here, and they get the play. Thank you, Butch. Appreciate that. Now I can see. So here we go. Second down and 6, and they hand it to Akana. Akana around the corner. He's going to get wrapped up there. Try to catch that number if he turns sideways. Looks like 35 on the stop for the Rowlett Eagles, and number 35 is Grizel. So it brings up now third down for the Eagles and about 6 as they place the ball at the 21-yard line. They got to get to the 15-yard line for a first down. So let's see what they draw up here. 3 far, 1 near in the wide receiver's position. Shotgun snap. They give it to Akana. Akana around the corner. He doesn't get anywhere. The Rowlett Eagles are on to that and gets back to the original line of scrimmage. That does bring up fourth down. And in no man's land where they are, this is a long field goal. And too much. They are gonna have to go for it. Yep, that's what they are gonna do. They're looking to the side, and they go ahead and they lined it up. 4 wide receiver set, 3 far, 1 near. George looking over to the side, see if they want to change the play. All right, so they move Akana off to his left. Here comes the shotgun snap. Back to pass. There's the shot. It's caught, but he was right at the line, but they're not going to give him that. Wow. What? First of all, it's a bad spot. Second of all, they might not have gotten the first down even with the right spot. They would have been about a yard short, but they got it to where he caught it, and they didn't give him any forward progress at all. But that would have been a turnover on downs anyway. So that being said, the Mustangs turned away here with 7 seconds left to go in the first quarter. So we'll see. There'll be one play here before they wrap up the first quarter. Lots of things happening in this game. Lots of ups, then some downs, then some curveballs, then slow breakers. But it just is. But we're all knotted at 7. So yes, and wow, there is a long line still to get to the game. This is unbelievable. All right, high snap, but picked up by Rowlett. Hands it off. Crow going to push it down. He's going to pick up about 6. So that's going to do it for the first quarter here as the Sachse Mustangs taking on the Rowlett Eagles. Quick breakout on the football field means a break here on the Couch Potato Sports Show and your Sachse Mustangs Radio Network. We'll be right back.
There is nothing that beats good home-cooked barbecue. Since 1941, Dickey's Barbecue has done all the cooking and you take all the credit. Come see us today at our Rowlett location, 5701 President George Bush Turnpike, Suite 110 in the Target Shopping Center. Whether you want to eat in or take it home, we will fix you up. For lip-smacking, rib-tickling, knee-slapping, foot-stomping, great-tasting barbecue, come see us at Dickey's Barbecue today.
Here at Fit Body Boot Camp located in Sachse, the solution is here. Fast, long-lasting weight loss results and the healthy lifestyle you need to keep them. The key to your fat loss success is our signature afterburn workouts, as well as support and motivation from our world-class coaches, and an easy-to-follow nutrition program to help you keep the fat off. Visit your local Fit Body Boot Camp in Sachse today to see the difference for yourself, or give us a call at 214-463-3005. That's 214-463-3005. Fit Body Boot Camp, Sachse.
We're back here on the Couch Potato Sports Show next week. During halftime, we're going to bring you Fit Body Boot Camp. We're going to bring out that whole thing, and I'm telling you, she's nothing but a delight over there at Fit Body Boot Camp. So I'm going to go over there. We're going to do a little interview right there at Fit Body Boot Camp. No, I'm not going to exercise, I promise. So we're going to bring that at halftime, something that's going to be fun. Check out Fit Body Boot Camp. Here we go. Second down and 4 for the Rowlett Eagles. Now they're going right to left on your internet radio dial. Handed to Crow. He gets wide, finds the hole. He breaks it. He's to the 40. Now to midfield. They're going to push him out of, they're going to keep him inbounds. He's going to get down to the 35-yard line of the Sachse Mustangs as that play just developed slow. He was very patient, Crow was, after he received the handoff. Here's the replay, and he just zipped right through a hole, and then he was off to the races. Good blocking downfield for the Rowlett Eagles as well before he was brought down there by the Sachse Mustangs. Number 22, Harris on the stop. So, that being said, here comes first down for the Rowlett Eagles. They are on the 36-yard line of the Mustangs. 3 far for them. They go ahead and hand it off. Why not? He's then finding the holes. They got the holes. Following blockers down to the 20, and he's brought down by Heiser from behind down at the 20-yard line. But so Heiser had to use his speed coming from the other side of the field in order to bring down Crow, and that's going to be enough for a first down. A gain of about 15 on that one. So, man alive, they are, but is that they're not moving the chains for some reason. Is there a yellow? There might be yellow hanky.
Personal foul, number 15, White. Hands to the face. 15 yards out of the end of the run.
Wow. Illegal hands to the face.
Half the distance.
The Sachse Mustangs. I did not catch the number, but they're going to add 15 on top of that, and they're going to march the ball down to the 11-yard line of the Sachse Mustangs. Mental mistakes here for the Mustangs. They have got to get that under control. That will be a problem if they want to try to stay in this game. It's all knotted at 7, 3 far, 1 near. Watch the blocking. Why not? You're going to do the same play, and that's exactly what they did. And this time, Crow, he gets around the corner. He's going to pick up about 3 or 4 before he's brought down there by the Sachse Mustangs on the other side. C.J. Wells, gain of about 3 or 4, but this time the Sachse Mustangs kind of knew what was coming or who was going to get it. They were able to follow him before he got the big gain and before he got close enough to get to the touchdown. Second down and goal now for the Rowlett Eagles. They're at the Mustangs 6-yard line. They're looking things over, and they're in that same lineup, 3 far, 1 near. Watch out for Ellison on a bootleg because that is wide open on the far side. There's the snap, and they go ahead and give it to Crow. Crow pushes it in. He's going to get down to the 1-yard line, not able to get in. Rowlett says he got in there, but nope, he was down. He was stopped by the Sachse Mustangs before he got into the end zone, and it was Foley on the stop. So that brings up now second down and goal. They'll place the ball right at the 1-yard line. And I'm telling you, they leave it open for that bootleg. Play clock is down to 12. They run back in there. Same lineup, same way they're going. Crow in the backfield with Ellison. 3 far for the ball snap, ball's on the ground. He is right. Oh, he gets around it, but wow, he is met with about 3 of them. And on the stop for the Rowlett Eagles, number 98, Walls was able to get him, but he had a little help from a couple of his friends there. So bad snap on the ground. Let's see, the first one got to him was Heiser. Heiser slowed him up before he was wrapped up by 4 or 5 of them. So that's going to bring up second down. They place the ball at the 6, so a loss of 5 on the bad snap for the Rowlett Eagles. Now they're going to change the lineup a little bit as they got 4 wide receiver set, 3 far, 1 near for that. So them going that way wouldn't surprise me. Ellison, he's going to get sacked, and he almost lost the ball. Big time play by Heiser, and it takes it back to the 15-yard line. Brings up third down as the defense is stepping up, getting hot and heavy as they're finding some momentum, and he just came off of the corner. No one touched him, and let's see, they're going to place the ball at the 13-yard line of the Mustangs. It brings up in between the 13 and the 12, so it's third down and goal from there. 3 far. As Ellison is set, he goes that way. Ball caught, putting around, trying to get in. He's going to get in for the touchdown as the Rowlett Eagles, Lolo gets in for the touchdown. And the Eagles take the lead. We kind of knew that was coming, but they got good blocking after the ball was caught there and not able to get up this to find Alole. They just were unable to do anything about it after it was done. So they bring on the kicking unit, and it's going to be Hager with the kick goes up, and it is good. So it is 14-7 in favor of the Rowlett Eagles with 8 minutes and 10 seconds left to go here in the second quarter. Breakout on the football field means a break here on the Couch Potato Sports Show and your Sachse Mustangs Radio
Sachse
Network.
Ice
We'll
House
be right
is a
back.
non-smoking craft beer and beer pub located in the heart of Sachse. The Ice House was open to provide a friendly, clean, and female-friendly environment. Sachse was lacking a place for service industry, date nights, and girls' nights, as well as happy hours. Excellent service and top-notch food are our priority. On Tuesday, we offer 79-cent wings, as well as half-price burgers on Mondays. So check us out at the Ice House, located at 6501 Highway 78 in Sachse, or give us a call at 469-304-1550, or check us out on the web at SachseIcehouse.com. Go Mustangs!
Well, we just finally got the last of the cars. There's still people trying to find parking spot on the Sachse side, which is the other side tonight. They're normal for the games. They've been on this side, but their visitor tonight is Rowlett is at home. And they're still trying to find parking spots to get in for this game. So it's going to be quite a work to try to get out of here. So let's see what they do here. As looks like. Yep, so Hager is going to go ahead and he's going to do the kick. Let's see if they punch it up in the air short, and they do. And the Mustangs are set for it. This time they catch it at the 20-yard line, pushing around to the 25. Oh, breaking it to the 40. Now to the 50. Big moving down the field and out of bounds. And the Sachse Mustangs, how about that? Unbelievable. It is Norberg on the running back. Norberg was brought it all the way down to the 35-yard line, but there's a yellow hanky, so are they going to pick it up? Looks like they're picking up the hanky.
Team number 4.
They're picking up
5 at the end of the first down.
Oh, okay. So the yellow hanky actually went against the Rowlett Eagles, and they're going to add some yards. I didn't hear what the call was. All right, so there seems to be some confusions with there we go. Now, yeah, they got to move it. So it's going to be whatever the penalty. All right, so look at that. 15-yarder after that. They push the ball down to the 29-yard line of the Rowlett Eagles. There's 8 minutes left to go here in the first half. The Mustangs have to score. 3 near, 1 far for the Mustangs. George in the shotgun. He gets the snap, and he keeps it. Ball pass, and is it caught? It was caught by Creel. What a catch right down to the ground as George, and it gives them the first down. They place the ball at about the 18-yard line, and they're showing the replay here. Great play action. They went after it, and George put it where his guy could only get it. He threaded a needle right there between two defenders of the Eagles. Here comes first down and 10 at the 18-yard line for the Sachse Mustangs. 3 far, 1 near, and George gets the snap, gives it off to Akana. He makes the cut down to the 10-5. Touchdown! Sachse Mustangs. And boy, it was a cut. When I called the cut, he was going right. He cut. I mean, he put his foot in the turf. And watch this. Here it comes. Right into there, and he gets in for the touchdown. That was sweet for Akana. Akana having a big day and a big 2022. So they bring on the kicking unit. It was. Kick goes up, and it goes downtown for the Sachse Mustangs. So a breakout on the football field means a break here on the Couch Potato Sports Show. The Mustangs have knotted at 14. We'll be right back.
Rich's Performance Muffler and Auto Care has provided complete auto repair services to the Wiley area since 2003. Whether it's alignments, brakes, air conditioning, muffler service, suspension, front-end auto services, or in my case, a Cadillac converter, Rich does it all. Stop by and see him at 603 Commerce Street, Suite 203 in Wiley, or give him a call at 972-461-0776. That's 972-461-0776. You'll be happy you called Rich instead of anybody else.
You betcha. We are back here at Homer B. Johnson Stadium. It's Sonny Clark, the hardest working man in sports radio, along with Big Red Butch Wesson, as we are knotted up at 14, 7:28. In fact, the Sachse Mustangs should be up in this game by a touchdown. As they were down, they just were unable to convert a fourth down, but that was a nice catch there by Creel to set up the Akana rush for 8 yards for the touchdown. That was pretty sweet. So here comes it was fresh. The kick goes up, and it's going to be handled by the Rowlett Eagles at the 10-yard line, pushing around Brooks. Brooks down to the 30, now to the 32. So Brooks with a halfway decent return for the Rowlett Eagles. You're right. This is weird because I almost did it again. This is so, trying to make sure, 8 years of calling Rowlett Eagles football. Here we are now doing the Mustangs, but we're staying on. I caught myself twice already here today. So that being said, of course, make sure, by the way, you see the frames of our sponsors. Make sure if you get the opportunity to head out to the sponsors, check them out, use their services. We would appreciate it as well as they would as well. I mean, we look so good. We look good right here. K West Designs. Watch out for that. All right, so here we go. First down and 10 for Rowlett, and keeping the ball is Ellison. He goes around the corner. There goes a helmet. So for the Sachse Mustangs, but Ellison picks up maybe 2 or 3 as he got around the corner. But he was met there by the Sachse Mustangs, number 23. It was Lacey on the stop. Had a little help from Bronston as well. So that brings up second down and 6 for the Rowlett Eagles as they get set in a 4-man wide receivers, 2 on each side. And then Crow right off to his left. Ellison gets the snap. There's the pitch to Crow. He gets the catch around the corner to the 40. He's going to be wrapped up there by the Sachse Mustangs, number 40. Turn sideways. Number 41, that was Brunswick on the stop. And they did get the first down. So they place the ball at the 41-yard line. Still on the Rowlett Eagles side. They have not made it to midfield. They're at the 41-yard line. Lots of things going on as far as, balls getting on the ground. Interception. Just things that, fumbles. All the stuff has been going on in the game. Guess what? It has happened here tonight. So, and it's happened to Rowlett. So let's see what they draw up here. 4 wide receiver set, too far, too near. He rifled that one. And boy, oh boy, Heiser, stand up there, young man. That was number 33. That was their. Is it 33? I don't think it's 33.
33.
I think it's 32. It is 33. We don't have him. Duval. He's written over here. Thank you very much. I'm glad. I'm glad I got a halfway eye right here. Second down and 10 for Rowlett Eagles. They hand off to Crow, and Crow's going to get wrapped up there. Wow. I'm going to tell you what happened here. Number 41, your Rowlett Eagles made that stop. He, first of all, hit him, and then he got knocked to the ground. He was able to swing around and then get the leg of Crow and then brought him down. Here comes the replay. We'll watch what happened. He got tripped right there and picked up and then got around, and with the help of number 98 Walls, brought him down. There's a player down out on the football field. So when there's a break out on the football field, means a break here on the Couch Potato Sports Show. We'll find out the injury situation. We'll be right back.
Buffalo Creek Doors and Floors help you restore your home to its like-new condition. Need a contractor? Let us be your first stop as well as your last. We specialize in everything that others don't, such as stained concrete floors, wood spot repairs on doors and floors, stainless steel spot repairs, anti-slip-on floors, and more. Want to see what kind of work we do? Check out our Facebook page and you can see the craftsmanship you'll receive and expect from Buffalo Creek Doors and Floors.
All right, we are back. Yes, I did call Rowlett, and it was a Sachse player. So there we go. All right, now it's third down and 12. Ball on the 39-yard line of the Eagles. Play action over the middle. Ball caught wide open right at the 40-yard line. Cannot let that happen as Kirkling on the reception, big-time gainer of about 17, maybe 18 yards, and he was just wide open right over there before he was brought down on the other side by Bronston. So, and he's had a game. Kirkling, he has 11 catches, 169 yards, and a touchdown for the Rowlett Eagles coming into this one. A big gainer there. They are on the Mustang side. First down and 10, ball on 38-yard line. They go ahead and hand off. No, it was a jet sweep, and that fooled nobody. On the stop there was Rice along with his friends. The ball's on the ground. They're saying he's down. So, but man, oh man. Rice got back there quick. They tried to do a little showtime out there. One handoff, then two, and then got into the hand. But the Mustangs were quick to recognize what was going on, and the ball did hit the ground, but he was down. So that brings up now. That was a big time loss. It's second down and what looks to be about 16. So 2nd and 16. No, I didn't read that. It says 26. Sonny didn't do that. 3 near, 1 far. So here we go. They play action, getting around it. Wow. Ellison finds the hole, throws it downfield. The ball falls incomplete, in and out of the hands. Good play there by Jimenez on the defensive side of the ball. Yellow hanky out on the football field. I think this one's actually going on the offensive side of the ball. Let's find out if I am wrong, because there was a block that got him open, and I thought I saw it. So let's see what. Maybe I'm hoping I'm right. I am right. Jeez, I'm not even half an eagle eye, and so I actually
man downfield on black. That penalty's declined.
And you know what it was? It was the block that made that happen. I knew that's what I saw, and that black backs him up even 5 more yards. So they placed the ball on the 46-yard line of the Sachse Mustangs, and that was a spot foul, by the way. So that brings up 3rd down and what looks to be about 18-19. The board's finally right. 4 minutes, 47 seconds left to go here in the first quarter. We're knotted at 14. 3 near, 1 far for the Rowlett Eagles. Back to passes Ellison. He finds the crossing pattern, and it is caught as it was Lalu. And he was brought down by Minnie, but number 33 for the Sachse Mustangs, which is DeVault. And who else was that? He'll catch that as soon as he turns sideways. Number 41 for the Sachse Mustangs, also Brunswick on the stop. But they do get near the first down marker. It brings up, well, they're about 6 yards, so it's 4th down. And there's, okay, I'm looking at what Brooks is coming off of the field for the Rowlett Eagles. I don't know if he's hurt or not. He just came off the field right down here for the Rowlett Eagles. So the clock is continuing to run. All right, so there's going to be a timeout on the football field, which means a timeout here on the Couch Potato Sports Show and your Sachse Mustangs Radio Network. We will be right back.
Santa Claus let you know about Liberty Air and Heat. Everybody knows what the Texas Heat can do to your air conditioning and heating systems. That's why you need the experts that deliver the best and most honest service. We provide the high-quality air conditioning and heating services that keep you more comfortable when you need it. We strive to always meet and exceed customers' expectations, competency, and accountability, as well as satisfaction. So contact Liberty Air and Heat at 469-678-9444 or visit them on the web at libertyairandheat.com.
All right, we are back here on the Couch Potato Sports Show. We're knotted at 14, 3:57 left to go. It brings up 4th down, and they are lining up like they are going to go for it here on 4th down. They have 4 wide receivers set, 2 far, 2 near, and in the backfield is Crow. And Ellison now waiting on the snap. Shotgun snap, back to pass, looking to the far side. Ball caught and got the first down. Zalalu on the catch, and number 23 for the Sachse Mustangs on the stop. Pretty good coverage there by Lacey, and that was just a quick out and then slant in, and he was able to find the open seam And a good pass by Ellison gives them the first down as they place the ball on the 21-yard line of the Sachse Mustangs. Clock continuing to run here with 3:33 left to go in the first half as the Rowlett Eagles are driving right to left on your internet radio dial. They get set up for it, and ball snap, and they give it to Crow. Crow on the near side finds the big hole down to the 10, down to the 8, and boy, I'm not sure. They have been running that ball to that side of the field with Crow all night long. I even knew it was going there. The Eagles had some good blocking to keep the Mustangs from being able to make the tackle earlier, and that was a big run there by Crow. So it's 1st and goal for the Sachse Mustangs as they place the ball. They haven't placed it yet. There, I think it is. The guy was just in the way. It's 1st and goal from the 7 for Rowlett. Same lineup. You think they're going to go to that side? I don't know. This time up the middle. Crow pushing it and pushing down. Gets down to the 2-yard line, maybe the 3, before he's brought down by many Rowlett Eagles. And brings up 2nd down. Foley on the stop for the Mustangs. And the clock continuing to run here. Right now, Rowlett pretty much in control of the clock as well as anything. But here's the deal. They're going to leave some time out on the clock, so we'll see what Sachse does if they're able to get into the end zone here. So here comes 2nd down and goal. They are lined up like they're going to rush it, but not the same way. But the Mustangs swarm to it and say, There's like 6 or 7 players out there, and Menez was there, as well as a Foley, as well as number 41, Brunswick. So no gain there. Brings up 3rd down and goal from about the 2-yard line. Yep, from the 2-yard line. So this is an interesting call. Also, if they are able to stop them, what are the Eagles going to do on 4th down? They are running this clock big time. They do not want the Mustangs to have a shot at this afterwards. So they're taking up all the play clock. And matter of fact, they're about 7-5 from the play clock. They may get a delay of game here if they don't get the ball snapped there. It's at 0. It's not snapped. There's the delay of game. Wow, I actually was paying attention. Amazing. Normally the Eagle Eye Bolserna notices that, and I didn't, but I found it here.
That's their 3rd and final timeout of the half.
They called the timeout before the zeros. Okay, all right, we'll find out if that's what they did. We'll do that. We'll check it out, and we'll do that, and we'll come back here on the Couch Potato Sports Show. We'll be right back.
So you're saying I can ask this cat any question?
The cat is connected to the computer. You just type in the question, it will read his mind. There the answer comes.
You're the man! I've been looking for this for weeks.
All right, we are back here. It's big time play time. The Eagles are on the roll. They're trying to get into the end zone. Mustang defense trying to stop it. Here's the snap. They're going to go to the fade to the corner, and Jimenez right there on the cover. They're going to get flags, but there's flags back there. There's flags everywhere. I think both of them are going to be on Sachse. I think they hit the quarterback, and then there's pass interference in the end zone. So they'll bring the ball down to the 1-yard line as they discuss what happened. Unless the one in the backfield could have been holding, they'll offset if that ends up happening. But I don't know. Let's see what the white hat has to say. Here comes the lead zebra.
We have
what he's going to call
on the defense on the play. We have
the defense.
The passer, number 41. That penalty is declared. We have defensive
pass interference to
take
him down
that
to the 2-yard line. So there was a late hit on the quarterback, just as I thought, and then the fade. They took the fade that takes it down to the 2-yard line. And if anybody but Crow gets this ball, or Ellison, I will be shocked. As they are now 1st and goal from the 1-yard line. They get the snap. High snap. Ball's on the ground. Let's see who gets it. The fumble. And they're saying that The Eagles came up with the ball. So it was a high snap, and then Ellison couldn't handle it when it came down. There's the replay snap, and it went on the ground, and the Mustangs could not get to it. All right, they're quick to the line. Here's second down and goal from the 4. They hand it off. Crow finds the hole, pushing left, gets in for the touch. Now there's a yellow hanky. That's going to be a hold. I saw the hold, so that's going to back up the Rowlett Eagles. So... And we're on this side. Our guys are on the other side. We're here in the North Eagles. They didn't
number
like
28 block.
And, I'm trying to pay a little
second
more
down.
attention.
Yard
We don't
penalty.
have the eagle eye here. But I saw where the hold came from. It came from the right-hand side. So they're going to give that one against Bryant. So Bryant with the, mark that, Bell with the hold on the far side. Second down and goal from the 14-yard line for the Rowlett Eagles. They're just backing up, whether it's a high snap or penalties. Penalties from the Mustangs as well. Play clock down to 12. 43 seconds left to go here in the first half. Here comes Ellison with Crow. It's Bennett in the backfield, and there's a whistle. That's going to be a timeout. So, all right, so the Sachse Mustangs call a quick timeout. Make sure they know where they're going to be. So a quick breakout on the football field means a break here. On the
We have a timeout, Sachse.
Want to know why Bill and I look so great on our broadcast? Check out K West Designs on Facebook to find out why. Check out all the samples that Kelly has up so you can see, especially if you have a special occasion that needs something original or designed or something that says, this is our moment. Check out K West Designs on Facebook or give Kelly a call at 469-601-5856. That's 469-601-5856. K West Designs.
All right, we are back here on the Couch Potato Sports Show. By the way, we're going to go into halftime. We're going to finish up that halftime interview with the head coach, Red Barons, and we'll also bring up JP if he's able to get up here for our halftime show. Here comes second down and goal from the 14-yard line. 3 far, 1 near for the Eagles. Ellison gets the snap. Here come the Mustangs. He takes off to the 10. He's going to get smacked. And big time smack there by Cheyenne, and that brought it right down at the 9-yard line. Gain of about 5, so it's third down and goal for the Rowlett Eagles. Let's see if the Mustangs can hold them to a field goal if they decide to kick the field goal if they get the fourth down. That's always going to be the big question. 3 far, 1 near for the Eagles. They go ahead, hand it off to Crow, finds the big hole, pushing down to the 5. He gets in, touchdown. That was just finding the holes, making the cuts, and they leave only 7 seconds on the clock. So the Rowlett Eagles take a 6-point lead right now, looking for 7 with the tack on of the extra point. I'm losing you again. It won't matter. We're pretty much done here. So we'll try to fix that here. Hopefully everything will get going in the second half with that. So they bring on the kicking unit. Hagar waiting on the snap. Oh, bad snap. This one's going to go up. And it was almost blocked by the Sachse Mustangs, number 32, J.J. Hunt. Almost blocked it, but the kick goes up, and it is good. So the Sachse Mustangs are down by 7 here as we go. And let's see here. Yep, there we go. It's fresh. Then it says it's fresh, just to let you know. Yeah, the coffee pot. Quick break. We'll be back here on the Couch Potato Sports Show and your Sachse Mustangs Radio Network. We'll be right back. Interesting. You pushed the button and interrupted the quarter. interrupted the commercial. It don't matter. It's the Couch Potato Sports Show commercial. Make sure you check us out on Sunday morning at 9 a.m. We take you right up to kickoff for the NFL. We cover them all. We have a ball on Sunday morning as well. We're having a ball here tonight. 7 seconds left to go in this one before we hit halftime, as the Rowlett Eagles now are down 7, and it looks like they'll probably go in at halftime, as there's the short kick that's up in the air, and it's going to be taken by the Mustangs, and he fell down, so he ran into his own player. So, so there'll be enough for one play. Cunningham was handling those duties on the kickoff return, but there wasn't much of a return as he bumped into some of his other players, went down. So I think we'll just probably take a knee to get on out of this one, unless they're going to try to do something big. I don't know. There's one shot left to go, so let's see if they do the old Hail Mary. All the Rowlett Eagles are back. They got, looks like about 5 on the line, and everybody else is going to be back. So George is going to take the snap. You get the ball's caught on the far side there by Scott. Scott around the corner. He's going to be wrapped up at the 28, and that's going to do it for the first half. So no big surprise as far as that play was concerned. But that being said, of course, that's the name of the show on Sunday. Again, make sure you check out that show. 9 to noon, we'll take you right up the kickoff. We're going to go into our halftime festivities. We're going to hear the second part of the interview with the head coach of the Sachse Mustangs, Red Barron. And we'll also have J.P. Phillips here giving his side on what he saw in the first half. We'll take the quick break. We'll be right back.
Absolutely, and you got and this rival is something, because, like you said, you got kids from Rowlett going to Sachse, and even back and forth at Sachse going to Rowlett. So you got the kind of and the relationship that you have with the rivals. You know, back in the day when we were playing, they were hated rivals. I think it's a lot different today. They're just rivals because you have kids that know each other, going to different schools, and they're really, really kind of close in reality.
Yeah, a lot of these kids have gone to school since elementary, and they're still friends. I mean, but when the ball's kicked off at 7 o'clock, that friendship goes out the window for at least about 3.5 hours.
At least you kind of hope so anyway, you know, so you bring it, like you said, bring home the trophy. I want to talk, there's some key players that I saw, and I want to talk a little bit about, obviously, the running game in Acuna and what he is. This guy's averaging, close to 16 yards a clip. I mean, you don't get that as far as usually. They're around 7, 8, maybe even 9, but he is kicking it off at about 15 yards a carry. That is huge. Why is the success of Acuna happening today?
Well, the thing about Pope is that he's got that high average because of some big plays. And if you have big plays, then your average is going to be extremely high. And he's done that. He was beat up in the second game, so he wasn't able to play.
Right.
And we wanted him fresh for the first district game, and it paid off.
Yes.
Offensive line, I do want to brag on those guys, except for the holding calls, of course. But they've done a good job all year long, and they keep working. We're staying healthy there, thank goodness, knock on wood. And then, like I said, we just got to get a little better throwing the ball, just a little better. And we do that, then we'll be a complete offense. And like I said earlier, Sonny, defensively, I'm really proud of the way these guys are starting to gel and come together, and we got to continually improve week to week. And we got, like I said, we got that big challenge this week with Rowlett, and we need to get back on the winning track, because, like I said, I haven't been in this situation in a long, long time. But we're going to bounce back. I feel good about this week.
I do too, and just more in the fact of, sometimes when you're starved for a win, it brings more focus, and through practice. Are you seeing that through practice? Instead of panic, it's more focus.
Yeah, there's no panic on our end. We know what we have to do, and it's like I said earlier, it's about the discipline, one, to not make mistakes, and then to execute what we're trying to get done on each play, whether it's defense or offense or whatever. Just don't leave people running free. And then defensively and offensively, when you get the ball, catch it. Don't be dropping it,
Yep.
and we've got to fix all those things, and then we got to throw good balls out there, and we have an opportunity to be pretty good.
Looking at the defense, what do you think stands out about the defense this year?
Well, I think that, like I said, we're improving up front. Obviously, last week we faced a really athletic quarterback, and we had some issues with on the outside containment. But proud of the interior guys because they're doing a good job. They're getting better, and we need them to be better in order to force the people to throw the ball. And then we've made some adjustments in the secondary, and I think that we're going to be getting better there as well.
Yeah, I saw that you brought up a couple of guys. I don't know if they came from the junior varsity. Talk about some of the guys that came onto the team last week compared to the weeks before.
Yeah, every now and then there's due to injury or somebody just not getting the job done. We've had to make some moves, and Haygood is one of them at running back. Whenever Prosper was banged up, and so. He's a quick young man, and he's going to be the future. And if he's not playing, then we're going to put him back down on JV and let him get his reps. Like I said, he's a sophomore kid, so he's going to be pretty good time we get up there through another off season. And we've had to move a couple defensive guys just because of injury and. As long as we continually, stay healthy, and I told you this early in the year, that's going to be the key for us throughout the year is staying healthy. And we've got a few banged up, but I think we're pretty healthy going in this. And we've got a defensive lineman that's a little banged up, Cooper Creasy, and then Jake Brumbaugh. If we can get one of those guys back, it helps out with our depth because we're a little thin there. And But hopefully, everybody starts healing up and gets back. Kind of like the Cowboys right now; they're a little beat up, but you got to keep playing. You can't stop playing. And
Definitely.
So we made a few adjustments there, and we're ready to see how it turns out on Friday.
You were talking a little bit. I kind of heard something about kicking. What's going on with the kicking game? What's your plans for that?
Well, good question. We got to keep it. We got to keep working those guys. Keep trying to improve. Like I said, one's a sophomore, one's a junior, and we're just going to give them ample opportunities to show us who's the best. Because at practice, there's no separation.
Absolutely.
And if we're not getting that separation, I guess we have to do it in the game. Figure out what's going to happen there. So, we're getting. I say we're getting better. We hadn't had any. Like I said, no blocks, but we're just not totally executing everything we need to do. Punting situation, I wish we were a little stronger in our leg, but this is what we got this year, and we're trying to push through it. And if we get more first downs, then we won't have to worry about punting.
That was my next line. That's probably going now. Now, we know about Mark Red Barron's the head coach. I mean, the coach of the Sachse Mustangs, the guy that's been there the whole time Sachse's been there. What do you do on Sunday? All right, because you have the NFL, and I know that you're still working on what happened on Friday, what you got to do about Friday to get ready for the week on. So, what's a regular Sunday for Mark Red Barron's?
Well, I usually arrive up to school around 7 a.m. and then work until everybody starts getting here. Everybody else is usually arriving around 1. We have a staff meeting at 1:30, and I can get a lot of stuff done when no one's here. Some of the coaches, sometimes some of the coordinators come a little early. Most of them are attending church and all that. And so I have my staff meeting, then we go through there and break apart and start getting the final, I guess you'd say, the finalizing the game plan for the following week. Mm-hmm. We've put the game from the night 2 nights before to bed. It's already, we got a 24-hour rule. You got 24 hours to fix everything or to gripe about or to whine about, whatever. And then you got to go on to the next one. And so it's pretty much a long day on Sunday for myself, and probably usually an early bedtime on Sunday night.
So no NFL. You don't get an opportunity, or is that in the background and you're listening?
Yeah, we'll hear some of it. We'll you put it on the computer or something over in the corner, but most of the time I'm too busy to even worry about it. It's not like when I was in my 20s and 30s, I had to catch every ball game everywhere. Now, heck, you can sit there and watch it on your phone. I think I had one on my phone the other day going as I was working on paperwork for the following week, for this week, actually. And so, Saturday's not quite as long because when we come in from the ball game on Friday night, I usually watch at least a half, and it usually takes me to about 12, 1 o'clock.
Yeah.
My wife's texting me and asking me when I'm coming home. And so when I do that and then get up early on Saturday morning, usually I'm a little shot Saturday afternoon. So I try to catch, we've got some kids out there playing right now, and I try to catch them and watch a little bit of their ball games. And again, the weekends for about a 4-month period, your head coaches and coaches in general, it's a torture test.
Yep.
7 days a week, and there's no backing off. Especially if you're not winning, you're working twice as hard. And
yep.
To figure out what your situation is, and so anyway, that's a kind of weekend for Red Barons.
Yeah. Well, interestingly enough, you were talking about that, and that was one of my.
Being taken for a ride? Check out Casso Insurance, serving Texans since 1981. Bundle your home, auto, or business insurance and save a ton. Casso Insurance on the corner of Main Street and Rowlett Road, where we make insurance fun. Or check us out on the web at CassoInsurance.com, where we always have the coffee pot on.
Yeah, but is it fresh? At Wesson General Contracting Incorporated, we're your one-stop shop for all your general contracting needs. We are locally owned and with over 20 years of experience, so roofing, gutters, sidings, fence staining, painting, foundation problems, or roof damage are no problems at all. Give us a call at 214-200-5588. That's 214-200-5588. Wesson General Contractors.
There is nothing that beats good home-cooked barbecue. Since 1941, Dickey's Barbecue has done all the cooking and you take all the credit. Come see us today at our Rowlett location, 5701 President George Bush Turnpike, Suite 110 in the Target Shopping Center. Whether you want to eat in or take it home, we will fix you up. For lip-smacking, rib-tickling, knee-slapping, foot-stomping, great-tasting barbecue, come see us at Dickey's Barbecue today.
All right, everybody, welcome back into the Couch Potato Sports Show. We are at halftime of the Sachse Mustangs taking on their rivals. Right now, the rivals have a 7-point lead going into the third quarter. I got on, here he is. It's JP. The beer's looking good.
It's getting longer, isn't it?
Getting longer and going all year long. So you're on the sidelines. You're seeing what's going on. What's your take here up on the first quarter? You made mention about the second quarter big time.
Yeah, and time possession. We had one total possession in the second quarter, and that's something that you control the clock, you can control the game, and really, this game's such a shootout back and forth that if they keep doing this and we figure it out and do that too, it comes down to whoever has the ball last.
Absolutely, and Rowlett is going to kick this one off. The Sachse Mustangs get it first, which is good. That's one of the good things. And we saw them get out of the half almost in every game where they just come out, they come out shooting. They come up fired up, obviously, and that's a good thing, and that could help. And it's almost vital that they score on their first possession of the third quarter.
Yeah, absolutely, especially with them scoring right at the end of the second and going into half. So, run game, we're a little bit, looks like we're down one, is what I can tell with RC. Reeves. Looks like he's come down, but we've got Dane Norberg. You saw that nice return that he had. Mm-hmm. Got Dane back there at running back that can complement Popacana. So, all positive things. It's just we're going to have to dial in on the secondary. It looks like a little bit to they're kind of going downfield on us each time. So.
When they need to is what I've noticed, because they've been running the ball mostly, and they've been running it mostly this way, and they're just not able to get off the blocks to stop the run, and that's one of the things. And I'm sure they're going to figure that out, make those adjustments at halftime, because that's one of the biggest things that I noticed while standing up here. That one formation that they have no one on the far field. I'm halfway afraid that they're going to bootleg at some point and take advantage of that as well.
Yeah. Well, I'm sure they're in there working up a great scheme for the second half, as is our coaches, and the fans are plentiful here tonight. The student sections, I wish you could really hear it back and forth. It's pretty epic, to be honest with you.
It's actually coming through. We don't hear it, but everybody else is hearing it. So we got crowd noise tonight, which is always fun for me.
Yeah.
Because when we get locked out, we can't have crowd noise. It just takes away from the fun and the excitement of it. So we got crowd noise tonight, which I'm excited about. But now next week, talk a little bit about next week. We're going to be right back here.
Yeah. So we'll be back here. We'll be the home team. It is our homecoming against Wiley East, which is a new opponent for us, new to the district. We're a 9-team district, and Wiley East is a good team.
Yes,
They've got some good stuff to show, and so at this point, the district. I think I saw your pregame show the other day with Coach Behrens, and I think he said it. The district's wide open.
Yep.
You got 2-0-3 teams in here tonight that are battling it out. Next week is going to be an interesting week. It'll be a fun week. A full week of preparation, not a Thursday night game, thank goodness, and it's homecoming, so we'll have a lot of fun and have a lot of people showing up. No, it is not.
I was going to say, I thought.
It is not. Thank goodness. So. Anyway, it's so hot out there right now, Sonny. I'm just like I'm so glad to be in the AC.
Like hey, Big Red, don't eat all those cookies now.
Yeah. Save some for the rest of us.
We got to make sure we get the cookies so I could be going into the second half.
Well, you don't need any you don't need any sugar. You don't need any caffeine. You don't need any cookies.
I was talking to Coach on that on the pregame show. It's football season, man, and it's a long 6 months, and I don't come off of this high, until after high school football.
Yeah.
So then I start kind of going down, and then I get back up for the national championship and then the NFL champion, at the Super Bowl, and then I go on that 6-month lull. It's like I go in hibernation, with this much excitement.
Well, I've got the triad of teams this weekend,
okay,
which is my Mustangs tonight, Roadrunners tomorrow against the University of Texas.
Yes,
we'll be heading down tomorrow to watch that. Hopefully, one of the coaches or so are watching this right now, and then we've got the Cowboys on Sunday. So,
are you going to that?
I'm not going to the Cowboys game.
I don't blame you.
Yeah, I don't
it's
know.
just like right now, they're hard watch right now. I'm glad I have Red Zone, because if I had to sit and watch the whole game, I think all I'd do is curse through the whole thing anyway. So it's just so.
Well, and I got to be honest with you, it's watching it with my son is probably one of the most stressful.
Yes.
situations you can ever be in, because
trying not to curse.
I'm going to get him some of those rubber bricks that he can throw at the TV, because the kid just he's 18, almost 18 years old, and he keeps talking about when, Dad, will I get to see the Cowboys go past the first, second round.
Yeah, and it's been a long time.
It has been a while. So
before he was born. So
well before he was born. So I got to give it to him. He's a true fan and hangs in there. And second half, I think we'll, they're coming out of the locker room now. You got Rowlett's band out here on the field. They're kind of getting warmed up. We're going to have a great second half. I have no doubt. Coaches were out there drawing up the scheme for the second half, and let's hope we come out with a W tonight.
Definitely.
We need to control the clock.
Absolutely. I think they need to go out there and they need to do, like at the beginning of the game, boy, they came out like gangbusters, and I think they need to do.
Yep, just punch them in the mouth.
Yep,
right?
punch them in the. That's what I was looking for. That was the phrase. See, he's a genius. He's
yes.
right here with us.
Yeah.
So good to see you.
Good to see you too.
Be safe on your trip down there, and we'll get you all squared. And guys, when we come back here, we're going to hit the second half. We'll go over those first half stats as well. So hang out for that. So we're going to take the quick break here on the Couch Potato Sports Show. We're going to hear from our sponsors as we get all set and ready to go. Everybody, we'll be right back.
At Wesson General Contracting Incorporated, we're your one-stop shop for all your general contracting needs. We are locally owned and with over 20 years of experience, so roofing, gutters, sidings, fence staining, painting, foundation problems, or roof damage are no problems at all. Give us a call at 214-200-5588. That's 214-200-5588. Wesson General Contractors.
The prospect of retirement can be exciting and scary at the same time. At Nest Egg Wealth Advisors, we have found many people either approaching or currently in retirement failed to truly maximize some of the benefits offered to them, primarily Social Security. What is it? How does it work? It's simply not a benefit that you start receiving at age 62. Because these decisions are so important, my firm has assembled an informational packet on Social Security. If you would like a complimentary copy of Social Security Maximization, please give our office a call today at 972-412-6064 or visit us on the web at nesteggadvice.com. At the Jerry Bullet Training Center, we are a motivated team of coaches with the mindset of helping you achieve and reach your highest goals. Having developed and trained over 100 Division I athletes as well as Division II athletes, even professional athletes, the Bullet team definitely has the knowledge and mindset to take you to the next level. Check out our new 22,000 square foot facility and 3,000 square foot weight room, along with 4,500 square feet of outdoor turf and covered training area, along with football and soccer field. Contact Melvin Bullitt at 214-326-7853 or visit their facility just outside of Waterview at 8900 Princeton Road in Rowlett. Being taken for a ride? Check out Casso Insurance, serving Texans since 1981. Bundle your home, auto, or business insurance and save a ton. Casso Insurance on the corner of Main Street and Rowlett Road, where we make insurance fun. Or check us out on the web at CassoInsurance.com, where we always have the coffee pot on. Yeah, but is it fresh?
There is nothing that beats good home-cooked barbecue. Since 1941, Dickey's Barbecue has done all the cooking and you take all the credit. Come see us today at our Rowlett location, 5701 President George Bush Turnpike, Suite 110 in the Target Shopping Center. Whether you want to eat in or take it home, we will fix you up. For lip-smacking, rib-tickling, knee-slapping, foot-stomping, great-tasting barbecue, come see us at Dickey's Barbecue today.
Here at Fit Body Boot Camp, located in Sachse, the solution is here. Fast, long-lasting weight loss results and the healthy lifestyle you need to keep them. The key to your fat loss success is our signature afterburn workouts, as well as support and motivation from our world-class coaches, and an easy-to-follow nutrition program to help you keep the fat off. Visit your local Fit Body Boot Camp in Sachse today to see the difference for yourself, or give us a call at 214-463-3005. That's 214-463-3005. Fit Body Boot Camp, Sachse. Sachse Ice House is a non-smoking craft beer and beer pub located in the heart of Sachse. The Ice House was opened to provide a friendly, clean, and female-friendly environment. Sachse was lacking a place for service industry, date nights, and girls' nights, as well as happy hours. Excellent service and top-notch food are our priority. On Tuesday, we offer 79-cent wings, as well as half-price burgers on Mondays. So check us out at the Ice House, located at 6501 Highway 78 in Sachse, or give us a call at 469-304-1550, or check us out on the web at SachseIcehouse.com. Go Mustangs! Ever want to know why Bill and I look so great on our broadcast? Check out K West Designs on Facebook to find out why. Check out all the samples that Kelly has up so you can see, especially if you have a special occasion that needs something original or design, or something that says, this is our moment. Check out K West Designs on Facebook, or give Kelly a call at 469-601-5856. That's 469-601-5856. K West Designs. Rich's Performance Muffler and Auto Care has provided complete auto repair services to the Wiley area since 2003. Whether it's alignments, brakes, air conditioning, muffler service, suspension, front-end auto services, or in my case, a Cadillac converter, Rich does it all. Stop by and see him at 603 Commerce Street, Suite 203 in Wiley, or give him a call at 972-461-0776. That's 972-461-0776. You'll be happy you called Rich instead of anybody else.
This is Sonny Claus letting you know about Liberty Air and Heat. Everybody knows what the Texas Heat can do to your air conditioning and heating systems. That's why you need the experts that deliver the best and most honest service. We provide the high-quality air conditioning and heating services that keep you more comfortable when you need it. We strive to always meet and exceed customers' expectations, competency, and accountability, as well as satisfaction. So contact Liberty Air and Heat at 469-678-9444 or visit them on the web at libertyairandheat.com.
All right, we are back here on the Couch Potato Sports Show. Guys, we're having a little bit of technical difficulties. We're going to shoot it back here just a quick. We need just a minute. We'll be right back. We're going to have to figure something out with that. Guys, we are getting set here for the second half. I'm probably just going to have to roll it and do it myself and try to do it as good as the man does it. I'm probably not going to be doing it as well as he has. But, all right, we are back here on the Couch Potato Sports Show as we are sitting here at halftime. 21-14, just really quick, running down the stats here. Total yards for the Rowlett Eagles, 211 compared to 106 total yards for Sachse. 13 first downs for the Rowlett Eagles and only 6 for the Sachse Mustang. 7-12 for 83 yards and 2 touchdowns for Andrew Ellison. Brendan George, 6-7, 77 yards, no touchdowns. Poke Bacana has one of the touchdowns. He's rushed the ball 17 times, or mark that, 7 times for 17 yards, not normally getting what he normally gets. Brendan George with 2 rushes, 6 yards, and he's got a touchdown rushing as well, and 1 rush for R.C. Reeves. Cortland Sott, 3 catches, 45 yards. And Khalil Lockett, 2 catches, 21 yards. And Jack Krill, 1 catch for 11 yards. And that was a pretty amazing catch as it was. On the other side for the rushing, it's all about Crow. 16 rushes, 128 yards. He's got a touchdown tonight. Brooks with 2 rushes, 23 yards. 1 rush, 5 yards for Benson. Ellison, 6 rushes for a -28. He got caught up in one of those things in the back route. So that also being said, that receiving 3 catches, 37 yards for a touchdown for Akolo. And Kirkling, 3 catches, 29 yards. He's got a touchdown and 1 catch for Trey Long for 17 yards. So that's things that are going on as far as the stats are concerned moving into the second half. And really it's all about the fundamentals. Really it's all about taking advantage of being able to get the ball first here in the third quarter. This is a vital portion of the game for the Mustangs going into this part of the game. They have got to come out firing like they did as the game started, because they were going up big time. So that being said, of course, that's the name of the show. Make sure you catch us on Sunday at 9 to noon. We go over all the rest of the games in the NFL besides Thursday Night Football. By the way, Thursday Night Football, what a game. I mean, if you didn't get the opportunity to watch that, what a game. You saw a good idea of what might be the AFC Championship game as the Kansas City Chiefs took on the Los Angeles Chargers. It's kind of hard to work that, because since they're in the same division, if they could end up in the AFC Championship game together. But, man, that would be kind of cool if that happened. But, all right, we are all set and ready to go. Rowlett Eagles going to get the ball. It's all going to be about Hager if he's going to kick it off. They got 2 back for the Rowlett, for the Sachse Mustangs. Scott's going to be back, as well as Norberger. And then they got a couple of guys up front looking for that short. We'll see who ends up with the ball. A lot of hands, guys, as they go ahead and they put the push it up in the air. It's going to be taken, and it hits the ground. They got to get on it, and they pick it up and go out of bounds. They got to have a little bit better communication on the kickoff, but they are able to hold on to it. And now they're going to start their first drive of the third quarter at their own 29-yard line. So this is where the time is for the Mustangs to show up, and they do need to show up here tonight as they get all set, and hopefully they get something done. So that being said, yep, I covered all those stats there for you. Good, I'm on top of it there for you, Todd. All right, so here we go. Too far, too near. They go ahead and hand it off to Kana. Kana right up the middle, finds the hole, pushes it down. Gain of 13 on first down. How about that? On the stop on the other side was Liberia, but boy, he just used his speed as he found the hole. He just gunned it, and right up the middle. Nothing fancy there. And they get another first down on their own 43-yard line, going left to right on your internet radio dial. 4 wide receiver set, too far, too near. Over. Oh, wow. What a play. The ball was thrown. Jet Creel was right there. He decided to let it go as the Rowlett Eagles were able to pull that one in. That was Rothrock who caught the ball after Jet let it go. And on the stop on the other side, there was Guzman. So second down and 1. They gained 9 on that play. Well, it actually looks like 8, so it looks like a second down and 8. They go ahead. Pass. Oh, nice slant. Caught by Jet. And they push him down at the 37, maybe the 38-yard line. That's going to be enough for a first down, absolutely. And I'll be up on top of that. I got to remember to do that because I'm handling the board here for a little bit. We'll try to do that in the second half. If I don't do it as good as Big Red, don't kill me. Here we go. First down and 10. Ball snapped around the corner. Akana. He's not going to get anywhere. He gets out of bounds as the Rowlett Eagles were up on that one on the stop on the other side for the Rowlett Eagles. Well, not the stop. Pushed him out of bounds there. It was Jennings. Brings up, it looks like a gain of about 4. So it's going to be second down and 6 for the Sachse Mustangs. Ball's on the 34-yard line of the Rowlett Eagles. Here we go. They go ahead. Get the ball. Get in the ball and on the other side. And that's Scott. Scott's around the corner. He's down to the 10, to the 5. Touchdown! Sachse Mustangs! I lost my voice there for a second. Wow. He just caught the ball, and this guy was jetting. It was Scott on the reception. Here's the replay. He catches it, jukes out to the outside, uses his speed, and that's where he got it at about the 20, and then he pushed it on in for the touchdown. Wow, how about that as they bring on the kicking unit here, and they're looking to tie this one up. High snap, kick goes up. I think he missed it. Oh, no, it is good. So it did go through. So the Sachse Mustangs able to answer immediately right here in this third quarter. So with a quick breakout on the football field, of course, that means a quick break here on the Couch Potato Sports Show. We'll be right back. And that's what you want to do here on the Couch Potato Sports Show. The Mustangs went out and handled business right out of the gate of the third quarter. And Sodmans, that's exactly what they needed. We're knotted up with 10:31 left to go in the third quarter. As the Rowlett Eagles now, we're going to see if they can answer that. But here come the Mustangs. Weston handling the kicking duties. He goes ahead. He puts full boot in this one. It's going to go to the far side, and it's going to bounce and roll. Does it go out of bounds? Nope, goes out of the end zone. They don't get the flag, so they're going to start at the 25-yard line. So it was nice to see there, Big Red, because that is, it's all about momentum in the game, especially in high school, if you get the opportunity to roll with it. So... All right, so they're placing the ball on the 25-yard. Now let's see what the defense can do for the Sachse Mustangs. Try to hold this team that has been running all over them in reality and then passing when the time is needed. So 10:31 left to go in the third quarter. Knotted up at 21. Here come the Rowlett Eagles, 2 near, 1 far. They get a high snap to hand it off. Around, pushing in the corner. And how about Heiser? He says, Mr. Crow, you're going to eat some crow. And that's exactly what he did. Only gained a 2. Heiser had his eye on him the whole time. So they give him 2. They place it in a good spot. And now the Rowlett Eagles are placed with a 2nd and 8. Clock continuing to run with 9:58. High snap again. This time he's going to hold on to it. Oh, wow. Finding the big hole. And Loria's just breaking tackles down to the 13. He just found a seam. He just went on a go route, and he got past the defenders, and that was all she wrote. They pushed it on down to the 25-yard line for a first down for the Eagles. And they're going to be quick to the line. They're not even playing games right now. They want to answer that touchdown of the Sachse Mustangs. Here comes 1st and 10 for the Rowlett Eagles. 2 far, 1 near. And Ellison handling those high snaps. So waiting on the snap. There it is. Snap. Get into Crow's pushing it. No, that's Bennett. Bennett's going to push it down, breaks the tackle, and gets in for the touchdown. Broke 2 tackles of 2 of the Mustangs, and they were unable to stop them at about the 13-yard line, which is where they were, as Lacey was unable to wrap them up. He was hoping for a little help on the other side from Wells, and he didn't get it. And there's the break, and he gets right through there, and here's the push. He just gets out of that arm tackle. About 6 missed tackles out there, according to Big Red. They bring on the kicking unit. And the kick goes up, and this one's blocked, and it is missed. So how about that? That is a break for the Sachse Mustangs. So we'll talk about that when we come back here on the Couch Potato Sports Show for the break. We'll be right back.
Being taken for a ride? Check out Casso Insurance, serving Texans since 1981. Bundle your home, auto, or business insurance and save a ton. Casso Insurance on the corner of Main Street and Rowlett Road, where we make insurance fun. Or check us out on the web at CassoInsurance.com, where we always have the coffee pot on. Yeah, but is it fresh?
We are back here on the Couch Potato Sports Show. Butch and I were just talking in the break. That could come back to haunt them, as we were talking about in the halftime show, that, this could come down to the team that has the ball last, and instead of having to score 7, they might have to only score 6 just to get in the end zone. Forget about the extra point. That could come back. That could be something that could be really, well, maybe even that point, even just kick the field goal for the win instead of the tie. So that's what they got going on. So, two quick scores in the third quarter. 9:20 left to go here in the third quarter, as Hager about ready to kick it off. And let's see what the Rowlett Eagles here playing. Kicks it a little deeper, and it's going to be handled. The 10-yard line. He's got to get it out. He's got to pick it up, and they can't go backward. And breaking tackles is wow. I will tell you, interestingly enough, the ball just went out of the hands of the receiver. I couldn't get the number. He didn't turn sideways, but Scott had to pick up the fumble, and it was right near the 1-yard line. If he ran backward, he would have went in to the end zone. That could have ended up being a touchback or a thank you. Safety. My brain. He's here. I'm glad he's here. Safety. Could have been a safety out there. So here's first down for the Sachse Mustangs from their own 5-yard line. They give it to Akana. Akana around the corner, breaks the tackle. He's to the 20. Now blocking downfield to the 30. Breaks it in the middle, and he's going to go down to the 40. Breaks another tackle to the 30, to the 20, and he's tackled at this 15-yard line. Akana with a big run as the ball was on their own 7, and he took it for a good 70, 80-yard romp as he breaks the first tackle, gets around the car. What a block right there. That's what released them. And how about their Mustangs pushing it down?
Well, a sideline warning.
Sideline warning. Okay, so there's warning there.
It's just a warning. We got first down.
Refs getting a hold of the game there. So the sideline warning for the Rowlett Eagles. But you're right, that was a crazy block. He got right in there and he popped him good, which released Akana. And man, it's hard to catch up to Akana, but they did. So here we go. Ball's on the 16-yard line of the Rowlett Eagles. 3 near, 1 far. They give it to Akana. Breaks the tackle, cut back, and he gets up about 3 or 4. Let's find out where they place. Ball's on the ground, or they're fighting?
No, they're fighting up there.
And they're the Mustangs backing off of it. There's some frustration being brewing from the Eagles after that last run, I think, is what ended up happening. And they backed off of the fight to prevent the yellow hanky from going out. That was a good play for them, so they didn't get the penalty. All right, so 2nd down and 7. Ball's on the 13-yard line, 1 near, 3 far. And there's the snap. They go ahead. Hand it to Akana. No, George keeps it. He's going to go around the corner. He breaks around the corner, gets in. Well, there's a flag on the play. I'm not going to call touchdown. It's going to go against the Mustangs. So I'm not going to call the touchdown call like I normally do. But that is going to go against the Mustangs, as it was just a bad block that ended up happening out there. And I kind of saw it, and I didn't want to admit that I did, but here comes the white hat to let us know the bad news about the holding call.
Blocking the back. Number 4 white. 10 yards. Spot of the foul.
10 yards from the spot.
Repeat second down.
That flag was at the 7-yard line, so that should back him to the 17. Okay, the 18-yard line. So it's going to be, they're going to, okay. All right, so it's second down. And I got to get to that part of it. Sorry, guys. This is the part of not handling the duties is right there. So here comes second down. And George going to keep it. He tried to go around the corner, and there's a yellow flag, but I don't think that one's going to go against Rowlett. I don't know. Could this be a makeup call there, going there, Butch? I don't know. So let's see what they're going to call on this one. Is George just used his speed. And they're going to put it at 11-yard line. If it's a face mask, it'll be half the distance to the goal if that is the actual call. So there's going to be a timeout.
Holding.
There's a holding.
Number 5 white.
Oh, wow. He
10
went
yards,
against the Sachse Mustangs.
Repeat second down.
I actually thought that was against the Rowlett Eagles for a bad block as well, trying to get off of it. I thought they were holding.
Correction, 10 yards into the run.
Instead, that backs up the route. Yep, there I did it again. The Sachse Mustangs. And it makes it, wow, it's going to be second down and about 16 or 17 yards. Ball's looks like it's on the 28-yard line. They got to get down to the 6-yard line for the first down. 3 near, 1 far. They give it to Akana. He cuts in. He's being wrapped up immediately. Number 31 there on the stop. That was Betts. Maybe a gain of about maybe 2 or 3. And that's going to bring up a long third down for the Sachse Mustangs. Sachse Mustangs in action next week as they take on Wiley East. It's homecoming. We'll be in the other booth and watching the homecoming as the Mustangs take on the new team in the district. Here comes. Third down and 15. George, he's going to get the snap. He's going to be brushed out of the pocket. He's going to try to get around the corner, and they wrap him out of bounds at about the 24-yard line. Maybe a gain of 1. Kind of tackled them a little hard out there, but popped up is George. And the clock right now is at 7:05. Looks like we got some action here with some ambulances and maybe someone not feeling well coming to the Rowlett side. We get all kinds of things. We get to see the traffic. We get to see who's coming in and see if there's any parking spots out there. We get a lot of that. So not sure what that situation is with the fire trucks and the paramedics. And it looks like they're not sure where they're at. So we'll find out what's going on with that. Looks like there's going to be is there going to be a delay? Nope, the clock is now running. 6:43 left to go here in the third quarter. Here comes the Rowlett Eagles on 4th down. They are going to go for it. They're not going to kick the field goal. So here comes George. He's back to pass. He's looking and trying to find an open man. Throws it in the middle. Caught! Touchdown! Sachse Mustang. What a bullet from George as he let that one go. And again, threaded the needle in between 2 defenders. And Scott on the touchdown. Cortland's. Was it Lockett? I thought it was number 1. Number 5. So Boss Man says it was number 5. I thought it was number 1. It don't matter. They're in the end zone. And see what's going on. The White Hats coming over here to the Rowlett Eagles side. And I'm not sure what's going on here. Almost sure it was Scott. We'll find out. Oh, you know what? We could check here. It'll be up here in a few seconds when they refresh the screen. Find out.
We have a touchdown. After the touchdown, number 1, White. Unsportsmanlike conduct. They will take it on the extra point.
Okay, so it was unsportsmanlike conduct, and they spiked the ball. I thought so. They backed them up for the extra point. So they're going to kick this one here from the 24-yard line. So it's a 35-yard field goal for the extra point for the Sachse Mustangs. So there's the kick up, and it's blocked. And the Mustangs are not able to get a hold of it. Oh, they're going to run it back and get the 2 points. unless somebody from behind, they'll see they're not going to be able to get up there fast enough. So Sachse Mustangs are going to get 2 points on the block, and they gain that point back from the missed extra point and then one. So, wow. What a turn of events. We get the touchdown, and then the blocked field goal for the Rowlett Eagles. They get in and get the 2 points from that. But there is a yellow hanky out on the field, so they may re-kick this one because it doesn't look like the Rowlett Eagles are celebrating too much here. And let's see, is that George? No. I'm trying to figure out the personnel.
Offsides defense, number 35. 5-yard penalty, we'll retry.
All right, so 5-yard penalty, and they'll retry the kick. This one will be a little bit easier, but man, they got to round the corner really quick on that block. Football is left down in the other end zone. They had to go get a different ball. So they got the ball. Yeah, I was going to say they already moved it back to where it was going to be snapped from. So they gave him the 5-yard penalty. I don't think this is supposed to happen. Where they were is where I think that they were supposed to do it from. However, they're going to put the ball down at the 20-yard line for the kick. It's going to be a 30-yard attempt for the Sachse Mustangs. And waiting on the snap. Here comes the kick, and this one is up, and it goes downtown for the Sachse Mustangs. So the Mustangs take that 1-point lead. It's 28-27 after the field goal. Quick breakout on the football field means there's a break here on the Couch Potato Sports Show and your Sachse Mustangs Radio Network. We'll be right back.
Camp located in Sachse, the solution is here. Fast, long-lasting weight loss results and the healthy lifestyle you need to keep them. The key to your fat loss success is our signature afterburn workouts, as well as support and motivation from our world-class coaches, and an easy-to-follow nutrition program to help you keep the fat off. Visit your local Fit Body Boot Camp in Sachse today to see the difference for yourself, or give us a call at 214-463-3005. That's 214-463-3005. Fit Body Boot Camp, Sachse.
All right, we are back here on the Couch Potato Sports Show. The Mustangs with a 1-point lead, 28-27, 6:23 left to go here in the third quarter. All set for kickoff here for the Sachse Mustangs. 2 back. It's gonna be a Colo. That's the reason why I've been saying this wrong. It's a Colo, not a Lolo. A Colo. And Brooks are going to be back. Okolo and Brooks for the Rowlett Eagles. And here comes Weston for the kick. And it's going to be a short one. It's going to be handled with a fair catch at the 25-yard line. On the other side for the Rowlett Eagles, it was number 21 with the fair catch. That was Lee. And so they're going to start at their own 25-yard line. So, interestingly enough, we saw the Sachse Mustangs getting that momentum back into the game. They got the 1 point. Now the defense has to stop them instead of that big play down the field is what they really need to stop here in order to stay up on top. But again, we talked about it at halftime. Whoever has the ball at the end of this game just might be the ones that might win this football game. So here come the Rowlett Eagles going right to left on your internet radio dial. Hand the ball off and around the corners, Crow. There's a yellow hanky. That's going to be a hold, and the ball's fumbled out of bounds, but it won't matter. It was a yellow hanky, so they'll play, and that happened 1 yard behind the line of scrimmage, so they'll back them up 10 for the holding call for the Rowlett Eagles.
Holding,
replay
number 55, Black. 10 yards. Repeat first down.
So, all right, so they did. So they put it back at the 15-yard line. So they're going to replay first down. Whoop, wrong one. This one right here. That one. So here comes second down or mark that first down. And it's going to be first down and 20. Too far, too near for the Rowlett Eagles. They get the snap. They go ahead. They get it off. Nope. Play action. Ball. Wow. Great play off of the ball. I'm going to tell you right now, that play, the ball was caught out there by Smith, and real quick up on the tackle there was Rice. He decided to say, no, I think it's 29. We'll see what the number was. No, it was, how about that? It was a Menez. Great play as he worked off the block and get tackle. And they actually lost 2 yards on that play because the ball was caught behind the line of scrimmage, and Jimenez was able to get up on top of it. So it's second down and 22. Ball on their own 13-yard line are the Rowlett Eagles. 3 far, 1 near for the Eagles as they get the snap. Back to pass. Ellison looking, rolling to the right, finds the receiver. Oh, big-time hit. Wow. I'm going to tell you right now, that was a Colo who caught it, and he was popped really quick there by Heiser. And, boy, I didn't know if he was going to be able to get up from that one, but he did. All right, so it brings up a third down and 8 for the Mustangs. This is a big-time play for the defense. They cannot let the the Rowlett Eagles get the first down. They need to hold them here. All right, so here we go. Third down and 8, 3 far, 1 near. As it's Ellison who gets the snap, and there is a nice block. There's the pass. It's caught, and getting very far at all was Leora, as plenty of the Rowlett Eagles were out there. They said, Foley was there. As Sachse Mustangs, thank you. This is one of those days. This is, 8 years. It's snapping me really good. It was the Mustangs with the nice tackle and the prevents, a gang tackle. Yeah, there we go. I'm glad I got the half eye here. That's Butch. And he don't have the buffering brain that I got going on. 4th and 2 now. All right, so they're going to go for it on 4th and 2. And, there's going to be a false start, so that'll back them up. They may change their mind about whether or not they're going to go for it on 4th down.
Good ball. False start. Number 77, Black. 5 yards. 4th down.
That goes against Lamb, so they're going to bring in the kicking unit. So that was there. There's a little luck for the Rowlett Eagles. For the Sachse Mustangs? How about that? I did it again. Scott back as well as Creel for the Mustangs. My goodness, what a night. So they're going to be kicking it 4th down. The ball's on the 27-yard line. Here is the kick. It's going to go up, and it's kicked past the coverage, and it's going to bounce up, check up at the 37-yard line. Okay. I know I don't want to complain about 1 yard, but, dude, he caught the ball on the 37, not the 36. But, hey, we'll take it anyway. Good stop for the Sachse Mustangs. They're quick. Look at the Mustangs are ready to play this game. And, again, as we talked about in the halftime show, the Mustangs only had 1 possession in the second quarter. So now they've already doubled that up, and they're looking to score. Here we go. First down and 10. Ball on the 36-yard line. Left to right on your internet radio dial. They give it to Akana, and he's wrapped up in the back. Good play. Getting and fighting off the blocks it looks like number 15, Liberia. Yeah, he did. So let's see what they put on there. All right, so it's going to be second down. That was a loss of 4 on the play. Maybe 3. 1, 2, 3. Nope, it's loss of 4. So second down for the Sachse Mustangs. 3 far, 1 near. Shifting defense. They hand the ball off. Akana breaks a tackle, pushes it up. He's going to get back to the original line of scrimmage, and that's going to bring up now a 3rd down and 10 for the Sachse Mustangs. Well, 3rd down. There we go. So it's going to be 3rd down for the Sachse Mustangs. They should have left it to the pro. So let's see. They placed the ball at the 37-yard line. So it's actually 3rd down and 9 for the Sachse Mustangs. 3 far, 1 near. George gets the snap, rolling to the far side. Ball caught at midfield and pushed out of bounds at the 47. And that was Scott on the reception. And on the other side, pushing him out of bounds was Evans. And that was a big-time play, good play, and the momentum, they're getting yards in little chunks, and that's what they need to do. They need to continue that and also run the clock as they got an opportunity to go up 8 here. 3 near, 1 far, 4 wide receiver set. Here comes George with the snap. He hands it off to Akana. Nope, he's going to run around, and he's going to break a tackle, and he's going to gain about a yard. He knew if he would throw it to Scott, it had a good chance of getting intercepted. So he had to eat that one and try to break a tackle, and he did to prevent the loss. He got back to the original line of scrimmage. That's going to bring up now 2nd down for the Sachse Mustangs. Clock continuing to run here in the 3rd quarter. 2:07 left to go. Here comes 2nd down and 10 for the Mustangs. 3 wide receiver set. 2 far, 1 near. They go ahead, pass it out to the near side. Lockett is hit immediately on the other side by Brooks. What a great tackle by Brooks, and recognizing where the ball was going. He had quick pursuit to the ball, and Lockett didn't even get an opportunity to catch it to try to juke or jive to try to make him miss the tackle. So that brings up now 3rd down and 7. They gave him a gain of 3 here. This is a big-time play for the Mustangs. They need to continue to get first downs, continue to move the ball, keep the ball out of the Rowlett Eagles' hands. So here come the Mustangs. 4 wide receiver set, 3 near, 1 far. George gets the snap. He's looking. He's going to run up the middle. He has the hole. He's going to get the first down and more, and they push it down to the 17. They clobbered him really well, but George pops right up on the stop on the other side. Was Grizel, and they're moving the chains. That's what they needed to do. Clock continuing to run. 28-27 in favor of your Sachse Mustangs. That missed field goal is coming back right now to haunt the Rowlett Eagles. Here comes 1st down and 10. Ball on the 27-yard line of the Eagles. Mustangs moving left to right on your internet radio dial. 2 far, 1 near. Give to Akana. Akana around the corner. Has a big hole. Pushes to the 20. And there's a yellow hanky. It's going to be a holding call. That's too bad, as Akana found the hole and he started to take off before he went out of bounds. See, I think he even knew it, because he could have stayed in bounds and maybe tried to get in for the touchdown. But I think he even knew it was a holding, so he just went out of bounds.
Holding.
There's the holding
Number 50 on the offense. Going 10 yards, spot the foul, receive first down.
That there's 36 seconds left to go in the 3rd quarter. The Rowlett Eagles got lucky, because I'm telling you right now, when Akana puts that foot in the turf, forget about it. He's going to get about 10 or 12 yards. So they got lucky to get the penalty. So here comes 1st down. Let's see where they placed the ball at. Oh, the placement was pretty good. So it's a repeat. It's 1st down and 13. Hand to Akana this time. Akana gets the 3 yards and then some. So a gain of about 5 as they push the ball down for 2nd down. No, all right, so they're going to take a quick break. There's going to be a timeout on the football field. When there's a timeout, we take the quick break on the Couch Potato Sports Show. Join us on Sunday morning for that being said, as we look at all of the games that are happening on Sunday and Monday. We'll be right back. Are back. 7 seconds. We thought they were going to run a play. They didn't, and Butch talked about it. Butch, what was your take on that 7 seconds? Grab your microphone there.
I just hope they don't let those 7 seconds come back and get them, because they could have ran another play, but they instead took the time, walked to the sidelines, and let it play out.
Yep.
Free timeout, basically.
Definitely. I agree with you to that extent, because of the momentum of what they were doing there. So, all right, so we're starting the 4th quarter. Here come the Rowlett Eagles here on 2nd down. We'll get to that here in just a second. Here comes the snap. And George is going for the fade to the sideline, overthrew the intended receiver on the side, but there's a yellow hanky out on the football field. The ball was intended for Claiborne.
Offsides defense.
Offside defense.
5-yard penalty. Repeat second down.
All right, so there we go. They're going to repeat second down. So that being said, the Sachse Mustangs get the 5-yard walk-off on that one. So it's going to be second down, what looks to be about 3.5, a long 3 for the Sachse Mustangs. Here we go. 1 near, 2 far, 2 in the backfield with George. George looking things over and looking to the sideline. I think he wanted a flag. I think he was turning to the side. Play clock's down to 11. So here comes George. He gets the snap, gives it to Akana, finds the hole to the left. He's to the 10. He's around the corner. 5. Touchdown! Sachse Mustangs. And Akana, he just went around, found the holes, put his foot down. We said about putting his foot down. Here's the replay right there. And that's when, boom, he got enough speed to get around the corner. He was running so fast, he almost went out of bounds. But the Sachse Mustangs go up 7, look to go 8 here as they are about ready to kick the field goal for the extra point. They bring him on. Kick goes up. I think it's blocked, and it's no good. So the Sachse Mustangs give that 1 point back in reality to the Rowlett Eagles. 34-27 with the missed field goal. They had the opportunity. They missed it. Quick breakout on the football field. Let's hear from Big Red and Butch Wesson and Wesson General Contractors. We'll be right.
Wesson General Contracting Incorporated, we're your one-stop shop for all your general contracting needs. We are locally owned and with over 20 years of experience, so roofing, gutters, sidings, fence staining, painting, foundation problems, or roof damage are no problems at all. Give us a call at 214-200-5588. That's 214-200-5588. Wesson General Contractors.
All right, we are back here on the Couch Potato Sports Show. 7-point lead for the Sachse Mustangs. 11:47 left to go in this, and we talked about it. Whoever has the ball last could end up getting the victory unless something happens, unless the Sachse Mustang defense can get a break.
That's what happened last week. Lakeview sent in the Patriots.
Yep.
Sachse Mustangs.
Here's the kick, and it's going to go high, and it's going to go short, and a fair catch called at the 27-yard line for the Rowlett Eagles. And that was Johnson for the fair catch. So, first down for the Sachse Mustangs as they get set with this one. Guys, check us out on Sunday, guys. You want to know how bad the Cowboys are going to play? I mean, if they're going to be good or not, I don't know. They got a tough one, so, no Dak Prescott, probably not going to get the win. Who knows? But we cover them all on Sunday morning. Join us from 9 to noon on the Couch Potato Sports Show. Have so much fun doing that. Here come the Rowlett Eagles, first down and 10 on their own 26-yard line, left to right. They hand the ball off, and the ball almost went down to the ground. Counts on the stop for the Sachse Mustangs. Gain of about 3 or 4. That's all depend upon where they spot the ball. So they're going to give them 4 yards and put the ball on the 30-yard line. And that brings up now second down for the Rowlett Eagles. Got that one right. Amazing, huh? So second down for the Eagles. Ellison in the backfield waiting on the snap. 3 wide receiver set, 2 far, 1 near. There's the snap. They give it off, push it up in the middle. Wow, Crow with the big hole. They push it down, get the first down, and then some. He takes it all the way down to the 47-yard line. So a gain of 17 on that play. And that he just broke a couple of tackles right up the middle, and he was able to get that. Here's the replay of that, and here is where actually no one touched him until there, and then he even broke it up a little bit more to get about 4 extra yards on the gang tackle.
And for all you NASCAR fans out there, Noah Gregson wins at Bristol for the 3rd straight Xfinity title.
Watch out.
You guys.
You like the NASCAR around here, definitely. Here comes first down and 10. Hand the ball off, and Nothing doing for the running back Crow for the Eagles, and many of the Rowlett Eagles are out there. Number 98, Walls, was there, as well as number 17, that is Fele. And then all the rest of them were out there too. So it brings up now second down for the Rowlett Eagles. They lost one on that play. So it's going to be 2nd and 11. Here comes the snap. Back to pass. Oh, he's going to go deep down the field. The Mustangs accept the ball. It is an interception. Number 12, and that was a Jimenez on the interception. How about that? We were just talking about the Mustangs having to make a big-time play on the defensive side of the ball so they can make up for the missed extra point, maybe get in, and maybe get up by 14. It's 34-27, 9:53 left to go as the interception right there. That is definitely what they needed at this point. They're saying we're low. So hopefully we'll find out here in a second. Here we go. They hand the ball off to Akana. Akana's ripped up immediately. On the stop there was Cole's play. Let's see here. And that was at 8:13. So my mic is on. We haven't done anything different. It's probably an internet thing there. Dennis, thanks for keeping us involved. We have not done anything different or moved anything. So that brings up now second down for the Mustangs. Second down for the Mustangs after a 2-yard loss. 4 wide receiver set for the Eagles. The defense shifts. There goes a man in Morrison. That's Jet. They hand the ball off to Akana. No, keeping his George, and they put it in Jet, and he drops the ball. He just led him a little bit too far, and it was a little bit low. He was worried about falling. He watched the ball into his hands, so he didn't take his hands off the ball. It was just a little bit more. George knows that was his fault. So he's patting him. He says, I'm sorry, that is my bad. So that brings up now third down for the Sachse Mustangs. The ball's on their own 25-yard line. They need 12 yards. They need to get to the 37-yard line for the first down. 9:07 left to go here in tonight's contest. Here comes the snap, and it's going to be a flag. And I'm wondering if the defense jumped because I saw that on the near side.
False start, 78.
Oh, no, offense, they backed it up. It's a false start on the Sachse Mustangs. There's more on the false start, so that's going to back them up 5, make this third down even more tough. So it's going to be third down and 17. Ball on their own 20-yard line. They need to get to the 37. Back to passes George. He's looking. He's going up there, overthrew it. And I'm going to tell you what happened. Scott went up for the ball, and it's a good thing he went up and he tipped it. Because if he didn't tip it, that was an interception. Could have been a pick 6 by the Rowlett Eagles as they were scoping down on that. They knew it was coming too. So they were back on that one, and it's a good thing he got a hand on it in order to tip it out of the way. As for the Rowlett Eagles, on the coverage there was Evans. He could have brought that in. So they're going to bring on the kicking unit. Trying to see who that is. All right, so they're bringing in King for the kick, and he goes ahead. He gets it off he got lucky in reality. Ball strike and bounces and is taking a route, not a Rowlett roll, but a Mustang roll. Caught myself there. And they're going to put it at the 46-yard line. So now, as fortunate as the Mustangs were to get that ball, they were unable to do anything with it. That could have cost them. They needed to move down. Even a field goal would have been nice on that one. So they're going to have to really push it here on the defensive side of the ball. They get the interception, but nothing comes from it. So now the Rowlett Eagles are squared ready to go. 8:40 left to go in tonight's contest. 7-point lead for your Sachse Mustangs. First down and 10, ball on the 45-yard line, going left to right on your internet radio dial. 3 far, 1 near. Here's the pitch out to the other side to Crow. Crow breaking tackles, pushing it down to the 45-yard line before he's brought down by number 52. That was Talley on the stop, as well as number 38 for your Rowlett Eagles. That was Ellis as well. So that brings up now a first down for the Rowlett Eagles. So 1st and 10 for them as the clock continues to run here with 8:17 left to go. Ball on the 44-yard line of the Mustangs. 3 far, 1 near. Snap goes back. Play action right at the middle. Same play. We've seen that play before as Leera runs it in for a touchdown. That's exactly what it was. He just went out, slanted, went out on a go route and then slanted in right in the middle, and there was no one there back for the Mustangs. They give up the 7 points. They give up the touchdown. And they get the opportunity to tie the game here with the extra point as they bring on Hagar. So the touchdown for the Eagles, looking to tie here with pending the extra point. There's a bad snap. Did it go up and it went in? Yep, it was good. So the Rowlett Eagles have tied this game with 8:02 left to go in the game. It's tied up at 34. Quick breakout on the football field. We'll be right back.
Jerry Bullet Training Center, we are a motivated team of coaches with the mindset of helping you achieve and reach your highest goals. Having developed and trained over 100 Division I athletes as well as Division II athletes, even professional athletes, the Bullet team definitely has the knowledge and mindset that take you to the next level. Check out our new 22,000 square foot facility and 3,000 square foot weight room, along with 4,500 square feet of outdoor turf and covered training area, along with football and soccer field. Contact Melvin Bullitt at 214-326-7853 or visit their facility just outside of Waterview at 8900 Princeton Road in Rowlett.
Big Cheese 99 for the Rowlett Eagles. Welcome back into the Couch Potato Sports Show as the Rowlett Eagles have tied it up here at 34. 8:02. Plenty of time left in this game. So the Sachse Mustangs need to definitely answer that one, as that one almost looked too easy. Let's see what the defense or the Mustang offense can do, but here's the kickoff. It's going to be handled at the 20-yard line. Bringing it around to the 25, now to the 30, finding the hole to 35, now to the 40, breaking it to the 45 are the Sachse Mustangs. Wow, big time run back there by the Sachse Mustang. That was Norberg. He's the, wow, look at the lights on the far side. Cool. That's kind of cool. I don't know what they're doing. Are they doing that with their phones? So those phones got those flashlights on it. They had it all going on over there. All right, so here we go. It is first down for the Sachse Mustang. 4 wide receiver set, 2 far, 2 near. And they go ahead and snap it off. King's in it. They give it to good King. King breaks the tackle. Look at the push down to the 30, down to the 20, to the 10, and going down to the 5. There's a yellow hanky. And I don't know what that can be, but that was King. So let's see what that was. And it was, it's going to go against the Mustangs. You could tell. And by the way, just to let everybody know, we didn't even know who was in at the quarterback position because whoever took the snap gave it.
6 wide offense. 10-yard penalty.
An illegal block. And that's going to be it's going to be from the spot of the foul. It's going to be enough. Still, the Sachse Mustangs get the first down, but boy, no one expected King in there. So King he's in at the running back position. George is in there. So it's George and King in the backfield. 4 wide receiver set. They give it to King again. He gets around to the corner, pushes it down to the 15-yard line. I am just almost as shocked because I didn't even expect this. So King is going to come out of the game, and Akana comes back in. Maybe kind of just needs some air, oxygen. So here comes second down now for the Mustang. King out of the game and Akana back in. 4 wide receiver set. Ball is on the 15-yard line. Second down and 8. Here comes the snap. They give it to Akana. Akana going to the near side, getting around the corner, breaks tackle, in for the touchdown! Sachse Mustang. I think he hurt himself. I don't know. I don't know if it was a hamstring or an ankle. Here comes the replay out here because it just looked like when he turned right there.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I think you're right. You might be right. It might be a hammy problem. I hope it's. I don't know what's worse, an ankle or a hammy, but Akana is down. He's in for the touchdown. So the Sachse Mustangs answer the touchdown.
Still a lot of time.
And a lot of time out on the football field. And Bill Cerna, the Eagle Eye, getting his Arizona on. That's what he says. He's getting his Arizona. Good to see the Eagle Eye as the Sachse Mustangs get in for the Akana. They got the medical staff out there. We're not going to commercial because every time we do that when there's an injury, they come right back. Akana's sitting up right now, and now we got him up, and they just got to get him off of the field. He's on the far side from where we're at, near side for the fans, and they get him off, and they bring in the kicking unit for the Sachse Mustangs. It's going to be Weston handling the kicking duties here. Or is that Alvarado? Can't tell if that's a 4. No, it's Alvarado. It's going to handle the kicking duty, the extra point. They get the snack. The kick goes up, and it goes downtown for the Sachse Mustangs. So the Mustangs take a 7-point lead with 7:03 left to go here in the fourth quarter. This one's not. We still got a lot to go. Quick breakout on the football field means a break here on the Couch Potato Sports Show. We'll be right back.
There is nothing that beats good home-cooked barbecue. Since 1941, Dickey's Barbecue has done all the cooking, and you take all the credit. Come see us today at our Rowlett location, 5701 President George Bush Turnpike, Suite 110, in the Target Shopping Center. Whether you want to eat in or take it home, we will fix you up. For lip-smacking, rib-tickling, knee-slapping, foot-stomping, great-tasting barbecue, come see us at Dickey's Barbecue today.
So, hey, we are back here on the Couch Potato Sports Show, just relaxing, chilling like a villain, as the Sachse Mustangs have taken a 41-34 lead here, and now it's key. Can the Sachse Mustangs defense hold this Rowlett Eagles offense in order for them to maybe bring home their first victory of the year and keep the hammer, by the way? This is the rivalry game. Mustangs had the rivalry from last year. They won last year. So here come the Sachse Mustangs. They put a full boot in this. One's going to be handled at the 10-yard line. Ball's on the ground as the other side. I'm breaking. Oh, wow. And what happened is Brooks found a way around it. And the ball was up in the air. He stumbled the kickoff return. Then he picked up the ball and went the other way where everybody thought he was going to go a different way. And he ran it all the way back to the Sachse Mustang. See where they're going to place it, 47-yard line.
Weston was the only man to beat.
And it's a good thing that Weston was there in order to bring him out of bounds, or that would have been back into the end zone. So defense needs to
step up.
Yep, they need to tighten the belt here. Prevent the Rowlett Eagles and Ellison and company. Crow has had a big night for the Rowlett Eagles running the football. We'll try to get you some stats here a little bit later. But here's first down 10. Ball's on the 47-yard line of the Mustangs, left to right. Hand the ball off to Crow. Crow gets wrapped up immediately. Number 98 on the stop was Walls, and he has met with a couple of his other friends that were there, and they prevent a big gainer there. Gain of 1 for the Eagles. And brings up now second down for the Sachse Mustangs. So let's see what the Eagles draw up here on 2nd and 9. Clock continuing to run at 6:23. Too far, one near. They go ahead. Ellison gets the snap. He runs right up the middle, has the big hole, and wrapped up from behind. And that was DeVault on the stop. He had to pretty much knock some sense to him. Ellison comes back a little bit shaken up a little bit, but he's going to come back into the game. There was the big hit towards the top of his head. First down and 10, balls on the 30-yard line of the Sachse Mustang as the clock continues to run here with 5:59 left to go in tonight's contest. First down and 10. As they go ahead and hand the ball off around the corner. And good pursuit on the ball. Crow was running big time But getting on top of it was Brunswick to prevent the big gainer. Maybe got 2 or 3, and that's going to be the second down now for the Rowlett Eagles. Eagles now, they are tasting it. They have got to get back into this, and right now the Mustangs are just kind of letting them do it. They have got to do something to stop the major gains, and there were some big-time gains that are happening for the Rowlett Eagles here, not just on this drive, but drives all night. It plays a big part of the problem here. So here's second down and 7. Here's the pass. It's caught and hit immediately. Oh, wow. And that was Kirkling on the reception, and on the stop on the other side here was Brunswick again. He's been all over for them, and it's going to bring up now what looks to be now third down for the Sachse Mustangs, or for the Rowlett Eagles. Check and see who's comments. You guys go throw a comment. We'll try to get them up there. And for Todd Mintz has been up there, and of course the Eagle Eye checking in as well. And you're right, Crow's having a big night here as far as the Rowlett Eagles are concerned. Here comes the third down and 5. Back to pass. Over the throw. Nope. Caught. Touchdown. I thought he overthrew him. Kirkling was able to catch that. Not maybe overthrow him, but out of the reach. And Kirkling was able to catch up to it as it went in for the touchdown. So an opportunity for the Rowlett Eagles to tie it up here. So as the offense works it, the defense unfortunately gives up the touchdown. Now with 4:28 left to go here, it'll be really interesting to see where this one ends up. Their high snap, and it went down and it was good. It was almost blocked. He almost got a hand on that. Let's see who that is. If he just turns a little more. Okay, so it was Hunt there who almost blocked it. Quick breakout on the football field means a break here on the couch.
Offside. Defense.
Located in Sachse, the solution is here. Fast, long-lasting weight loss results and the healthy lifestyle you need to keep them. The key to your fat loss success is our signature afterburn workouts, as well as support and motivation from our world-class coaches, and an easy-to-follow nutrition program to help you keep the fat off. Visit your local Fit Body Boot Camp in Sachse today to see the difference for yourself, or give us a call at 214-463-3005. That's 214-463-3005. Fit Body Boot Camp, Sachse.
We are back here on the couch potatoes. I'm not sure. I can't remember. As soon as I see her, I'll remember. It's just like I just can't put it in. We are back here on the Couch Potato Sports Show, 4:28. Now, this is a very interesting time of the game. We're knotted at 41. The Sachse Mustangs are going to get the ball. What they do with it in the 4:28, they cannot leave too much time on the clock if that's what they're going to try to do. And they got to make sure they don't make any mistakes. That's a big thing as well. So we definitely, if we score, at least we'll have the lead, and maybe the worst thing that happen, maybe a tie, but you want to take off as much clock as you can with the 4:28 left to go here in this game. They have been answering all of the touchdowns and things of that sort. Here comes the kick, and it's going to be handled at the 10-yard line, pushing it, Norberg. To the 15, to the 20, finds a hole to the 30. Oh, he got tripped up there. Saving tackle there by number 34. And I will look right here to find it because I don't seem to have it. Number 34 on the stop, and it's not on the list. So it's not even Sonny's fault today. New dude, number 34 on the saving tackle there for the Rowlett Eagles. So here come the Eagles. They get the ball on the Mustangs. They get the ball on their own 35-yard line. 4:22 left to go in this one. Why no time went off the clock, I don't know. But, hey, it is what it is. Snap. Goes back. Hand off to King. King got some big yards, but he's going to be hit for a 2-yard loss by the Rowlett Eagles. On the other side, it was Brooks on the stop. He's playing both sides of the actually, that's Russell, number 6. And there's a player down. All right, so it's the offensive lineman. So it's Bell on. They're going to walk him off. So a loss of 2 on that play brings up now second down for the Sachse Mustangs. They have to answer here really quick, but still take as much time off that clock as they can. So here comes second down for the Sachse Mustang. 3 wide receiver set, 2 far, 1 near. They hand it to King. King trying to get around the corner. Pushing it down about to the 43. Well, let's see where they do it, because on the far there, they're going to give him to the, wow. He didn't get the first down, but they gave him a nice spot. He went out of bounds at the 46-yard line. They're putting it at the 49. So that was a very nice, see right there, he stepped out of bounds. So, you know, in one step out of bounds, you're out of bounds in high school. So that, well, it ain't where. But they placed it at the 49. He went out of bounds at the 46. Or mark that. I'm 5 yards up. He went out of bounds at 41. They put it at the 44. So apologize. Third down. And is it going to be a... Why is there a flag? Maybe someone dropped it. That's what Coach is asking. How we call timeout. Why? I think they're going to probably pick this one up. So there's a breakout on the football field, which means a break here on the Couch Potato Sports Show.
The prospect of retirement can be exciting and scary at the same time. At Nest Egg Wealth Advisors, we have found many people either approaching or currently in retirement failed to truly maximize some of the benefits offered to them, primarily Social Security. What is it? How does it work? It's simply not a benefit that you start receiving at age 62. Because these decisions are so important, my firm has assembled an informational packet on Social Security. If you would like a complimentary copy of Social Security Maximization, please give our office a call today at 972-412-6064 or visit us on the web at nesteggadvice.com.
All right, we are back here on the Couch Potato Sports Show. Third down for the Sachse Mustangs. This is all important for them so they can try to get and move the ball. Third down and 1. Ball on the 44-yard line. They need the 45. They give it to King, and King is just a direct snap to him. And he's going to push it in to get the first down. So King seeing some work at the running back position as Akana might be hurt because they took him off the field. R.C. Reeves, we have not seen him all night. All right, here comes Akana. He is back. It must have been a hammy problem. They were able to massage it out. First down and 10 now for the Sachse Mustangs as they get ready to move the ball. Ball's on the 46-yard line of the Mustangs. 4 wide receiver set for the Eagles. Akana in the backfield with George. Too far, too near for the wide receiver. Man in motion was Jet. That's going to be a false start, or a timeout's called. All right, so another timeout called out on the field. But the
timeout, Sachse. Our second charge timeout of the half.
Couch Potato Sports Show and your Sachse Mustang Radio Network. We'll be right back.
There's nothing that beats good home-cooked barbecue. Since 1941, Dickey's Barbecue has done all the cooking and you take all the credit. Come see us today at our Rowlett location, 5701 President George Bush Turnpike, Suite 110 in the Target Shopping Center. Whether you want to eat in or take it home, we will fix you up. For lip-smacking, rib-tickling, knee-slapping, foot-stomping, great tasting barbecue, come see us at Dickey's Barbecue today.
All right, we are back here on the Couch Potato Sports Show. As the Sachse Mustangs nodded at 41, 3:09 left to go. Here comes a first down for the Sachse Mustangs as they get ready for this drive. On their own 46, there's the snap. Give to Akana. Akana wrapped up in the backfield. Good play by the Rowlett Eagles. Watson on the stop as Akana couldn't get very far at all. And then brings up second down. That was actually a loss of 1. On the play. So, it looks like rub the clock. Absolutely. They're reading the game. You're right there, Bill. So 2:42. Clock is running at 2:39. And right now it's second down and 11 for the Sachse Mustangs. Let's see what they do. 4-man wide receiver slit. George with the little screen. Oh, almost intercepted. Holy smoke. How about number 92, Martin? Almost brought that one home and could have maybe ran it back a little bit. Ball falls incomplete as that little screen pass just got right there. There's the tip. Wow. I don't want no overtime. We want a victory. Here's mark the third down for the Sachse Mustangs. Now, pass over the middle is caught all the way to the end zone. Touchdown! Yes, Sachse Mustang. It was Cortland Scott who just went in. That was just a go route from the slot. Watch this. Here's the replay of this one. They saw it all the way, and he got 2 steps past the Rowlett Eagles number 25, Evans, and they were able to bring it in for the touchdown. But they still left 2:16 on the clock. So that means the defense has to show up. Here's the kick. It goes up and it goes downtown for the Sachse Mustangs. So break out on the football field, of course, means a break here on the Couch Potato Sports Show and your Sachse Mustangs radio network. We'll be right back.
Let Buffalo Creek Doors and Floors help you restore your home to its like-new condition. Need a contractor? Let us be your first stop as well as your last. We specialize in everything that others don't, such as stained concrete floors, wood spot repairs on doors and floors, stainless steel spot repairs, anti-slip on floors, and more. Want to see what kind of work we do? Check out our Facebook page and you can see the craftsmanship you'll receive and expect from Buffalo Creek Doors and Floors. Give Rodney James a call at 214-536-2607. That's 214-536-2607. Or check him out on the web at www.buffalocreekdoorsandfloors.com.
And we are back here on the Couch Potato Sports Show, 48-41, 2:16 left to go in the contest here tonight. Let's see what the Eagles are going to draw up here. And ready to kick this one off. And getting set. Here is the kickoff. Ball is up high. Brooks going to handle it? No. On the other side, it's Acola. Acola to the 20, and he's going to be brought down at the 25-yard line. A good pursuit for the Sachse Mustangs, and J.J. Hunt keeping them back, leaving them 75 yards away from pay dirt. Tell you what happens here, Bill. An interception, turnover of any kind, and the Sachse Mustangs can bring this one home. However, the Rowlett Eagles have all 3 timeouts left. The Sachse Mustangs only 1. So that was definitely the plan. So watch out for this so they can run the ball and call the timeout. So you got to cover all the field here. So it's not just going to go to the sidelines to stop the clock. So let's see what happens. Ellison's going to be back in shotgun as Crow's going to be off to his right-hand side. 3-man wide receiver set. 3 far, 1 near. Man in motion gets that false start. There it is. So we even back them up even more. These are the kind of things that Sachse Mustangs needs. Let's keep them backing up. Keep them backing up. But don't give up that big play, and it's usually right in the middle of the field there, Butch. So that's something that they've got to watch out for. They just started the play clock, so they got plenty of time to get the play in as they moved the ball back, and then they started the play clock. 2:11 left to go in this one. First down and 15 for the Sachse Mustang defense. Let's see what they could do. Here's the pass from Ellison, and looking for the flags, and they're going to get it. As there were 2 of them there. Heiser was there, as well as number 34, Skylar Chester, got in the way of Acola, and that's going to be where the flag is going to be. It's still going to be short of the first down based upon where the flag is. So it's going to be all about. So I think what's going to happen here.
Defensive pass interference, number 34, White. That's a spot foul, an automatic first down.
Automatic first down. Oh, that's right. Pass interference is automatic first down. All right, so first down for the Rowlett Eagles as they get set to go here. Eagles in the 3 wide receiver set, 2 far, 1 near. Crow in the backfield with Ellison. Ellison going to go for the far side, beating the man. No. Did he catch it? Nope, he dropped the ball. Ball intended there for Acola, And good pursuit down the field by C.J. Wells prevents the reception. He got his hand right as he was going down to the ground, and he was able to knock the ball off. Here's the replay right here. Let's see where he got his hand there. He caught the ball and then punched it out from behind on the way down. Good play there. So it brings up second down for this Sachse Mustang defense to try to stop the Rowlett Eagles offense. 2 minutes. Hand the ball off. Crow gets nowhere. Wrapped up by a Foley. He says, Big time play there. And there's a timeout. And Rowlett's going to take one of their first timeouts.
That's the first timeout of half.
Football field, of course. Make sure you join us on Sunday morning for the Couch Potato Sport. Alrighty, we are back here on the Couch Potato Sports Show. It is 48-41. The Mustangs up by 7. 1 minute and 50 left to go in this one as the Mustangs defense has pushed the Rowlett Eagles in 3rd down and 11. Ball on their own 33-yard line. Eagles going left to right on your internet radio dial. As 3rd down, big time. Here's the snap to Ellison. He's back to pass off the play action. He's going to be wrapped up from behind by the Sachse Mustangs of Foley again. And that brings up 4th down. Now big decision for the Rowlett Eagles with the 1:40 left to go. They've got to go. They almost got to go for it here. Yeah, they almost got to go. They can't punt this ball. Because the timeouts,
second timeout of the half.
Just run the football, they'll run it out. So they're gonna take a quick break, guys. Next week here on the Couch Potato Sports Show, coming to you live from Homer B. Johnson Stadium, the Sachse Mustangs take on the Wiley East Raiders. So we'll check that out. We'll be here for our coverage. We'll have the Eagle Eye Bill Cerna back, as well as Big Red Butch will be handling and hopefully being able to control these things better than I have. He's just much better, but we tried to do it. 1 minute 41 left to go in this one. A game that ups and downs for both sides in reality, because the Eagles have had a lot of turnovers. It's actually Mustangs haven't been able to keep everything going and keep it in front of them. So that is huge as well. So it is part of this game. A lot of penalties in this one. You are absolutely right. So Ellison, who is 14 of 21, 220 yards, 4 touchdowns, and an interception. He's back in shotgun. Mark that. 3 far, 1 near for the Eagles. Back to Ellison, trying to do a fake play action. Breaking through, and Ellison just going to throw this one away. But I'm going to tell you right now, number 95 of the Sachse Mustangs, Creasy, was getting ready to take him down from behind, so he had to throw that one away. And that, folks, might be the game on the turnover on downs. So the Sachse Mustangs, he should have tried to throw it. I don't understand. He probably forgot it was 4th down. He figured I had to throw it to get away from it. So timeouts left, 1 on each side. The Sachse Mustangs lead 48-41. They're up by 7. And folks, all they're going to do is run the clock, run the ball out. They'll call timeout, and then that'll be the end of it. So we'll see. We've got 1 minute and 32 left to go. And they bring in the big beef package. Look what's in the backfield. Offensive lineman. The big beef package in. And King gets the snap. He's taking it. He's going to push it forward. Gets the positive yards, about 4 yards. And you're going to call a timeout? I don't know. The clock has stopped, so there's the timeout. Again, guys, next week it's homecoming, too, also, for
timeout,
the
Rowlett.
Sachse Mustangs.
The third and final timeout of the
half. Since we're here, we'll go over the stats for the Sachse Mustangs as well as the Rowlett Eagles. Brendan George, he's 13 of 17, 230 yards and 3 touchdowns. And that's and the big number in reality is 0 interceptions. Now, there were some fumbles out there on the football field. They had to cover that up. But really a good game for George in reality. Akana, 20 rushes, 160 yards, 3 touchdowns. This guy is definitely putting himself out there as the MVP. Brendan George, 6 rushes, 25 yards as well. And Reeves, before he went out of the game, I think he got injured. 1 rush, 6 yards. Scott, 7 receptions, 176 yards, and 3 touchdowns for him as well. Lockett with 3 catches, 24 yards, 2 catches, 21 yards for Creel, and Claiborne 1 catch for 9 yards. So here comes 2nd down and 7. And the same package in there. King at the quarterback position. He's going to get the snap. He's going to wait for it. Then he's going to knee it down. And the clock will continue to run with the fact that the Rowlett Eagles cannot stop it as the Sachse Mustangs are going to get out of here with a victory. Again, lots of up and down, lots of turnovers, lots of things happening in this game. Both sides of the football field for the Sachse Mustangs. But I will tell you right now, everybody's trying to get out, and the cops are already working out there. Guys, we're going to be here a while because we have a big crowd here tonight, and the Sachse Mustang crowd was trying to get in for the game, and they couldn't even find parking spots on their side. So who's calling timeout? Why are they doing this? So there's a timeout on the
clock ran down, I guess.
Oh yeah, that's what it was. Yeah, the play clock ran down, so there'll be a penalty.
Timeout, Sachse. Please reset the game. 42 seconds.
22 seconds. So all they got to do is take a knee. So that's what's going on. I'm not sure why they're, stopping the inevitable. Oh, wait. They put 40. There's 42 seconds on the clock. Okay, so. All right, so that's what. Wow.
Actually, we should have had enough time to run off.
Yeah, exactly. I'm not sure what happened here. And I'm not. So that brings up. It's third down and 11.
That's right. Because right here's third, then we've got time to run off still.
Yeah, well, not really. It's a 25-second clock.
Right, but it's going to be third down, then fourth
So it's third down and 4th down. So let's see what they do here. Yeah, this one should be able to run out as King gets the ball, and he's just going to run around here for a little bit, and then he's going to take the knee and the big hit, and then the play, let's see where they go because they start the, I don't know, they shouldn't run on the field yet because they haven't set there it is. So, all right, so there it is. So, all right, so they shouldn't have ran out on the field really too bad, but they did. That's the way it is. And the Sachse Mustangs get their first victory in 2022 with a 48-41 victory over the rival, and that is the Rowlett Eagles. So the hammer stays home at the Sachse Mustang High School. So that hangs out there. Next week, coming to you here from Homer B. Johnson Stadium, the Mustangs homecoming. They take on Wiley East. The Raiders for the first time. Again, first time in this district. It's the first time we'll see that. I'm not sure if they actually played each other in the past, but the first time this year. So Sachse gets the victory. Again, guys, join us on Sunday as the Couch Potato Sports Show will go ahead. Let's see, before we get out of here, let's see some of the comments that were passed out, guys. It gets kind of hard out there. It's good to see there. The passing game. Yeah, found a passing game. Yes, maybe that way. And my brother says, give him a call on the way home. I will do it. It's going to take a while to get out of the parking lot, so it'll be at least an hour before. We'll probably get out of here about 10:30, 10:40, somewhere in that area, and then I'll try to give you a call. But that's it. But Todd Mintz at Epic Game, Rowlett credit, yes, definitely. They kept them on their heels throughout that. So definitely was fresh. Yeah. So
got rid of the big zero. So
yeah.
Away, so that's a good sign.
Yeah, and one of these teams, unfortunately, in this case, it's the Rowlett Eagles. They end up 0-4 out on the season. So that's pretty much where it looks. And the Sachse Mustangs get their first victory of the year, first victory in district. So there are 1-1 in district. So that is huge as well. So something to really look forward to. And it says maybe I was bad luck. That's from the Eagle Eye.
Oh, no.
No. Definitely not bad luck. Get back here. We missed you here on the Couch Potato Sports Show. Of course, he is the Eagle Eye Bill Cerna. So for the Eagle Eye Bill Cerna, who is in Arizona, and Big Red Butch Wesson, I'm Sonny Clark, the hardest working man in sports radio. Everybody have a good one. Take care, everybody. Bye-bye. Be safe.
Thank you.